Hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing good. I've had an amazing week. Hopefully everything's working because once again, I forgot to check everything, which I need to get back into the habit of doing sound recordings to check my audio and stuff before I start streaming. I used to do it before every single stream. And I've not been very good at doing that for the longest of times. But who have we got here today? We've got Jack, hello. We've got Beans, Wabbit noises, many a Wabbit noise. We've got Alan as well, how are you doing? Sounding crisp, good stuff. What's your opinion on Philly cheesesteaks? Now, what is a Philly cheesesteak? That sounds so bad, but I don't think they're much of a thing over here. Are Philly cheesesteaks the thing where it's like the cheese mixed in with the mincemeat, like the burger meat, rather than it being like a slice of cheese on top? Is that a Philly cheesesteak? Or am I thinking of something else? Because if that's that sounds very nice. McDonald's cannot recreate a Philly cheesesteak. Well, do they do one? I have no idea. I don't go to McDonald's and stuff very often. I'm not much of a fast food person. I say that. I love things like pizza and stuff, but I'm not a big burger person. So I have no idea. Hey there, Latte, how are you doing? It just means I'm confident. I think I just forget what I'm doing. My streams these days are never planned. I never know what I'm doing. Even before the stream today, I bounced between several different things. I just show up, and whatever happens, happens. I think as time has gone on, I've become less and less professional, which is not a good way. I should be becoming more professional, but I am not. I'm getting worse and worse. And happy Friday to you as well, Jack. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? They just add onion and smoke sauce and call it that. Yeah, share the wiki page. Thank you for asking, Ellen. I do appreciate that. Absolutely share the wiki page and I'll give it a look. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes as well. Has the link gone funny? Should I just copy and paste it? It is my affiliate anniversary. I knew it was coming up. I didn't realise it was today. I have not planned anything. Once again, very unprofessional of me. But I'll try to get something planned. I will. Time is just passing me by so fast at the moment. Right. Cheesesteak, also known as Philadelphia cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak, etc., is a sandwich made from thinly sliced pieces of beefsteak, melted cheese in a long hoagie roll. Sounds nice. There's nothing in that I would be against. Though I was going to say the picture doesn't look like real cheese, but it does specify it's made with cheese whiz. So I'm like, okay, that just isn't cheese. That's just a concoction that comes out of a spray can. I imagine you get them with like proper cheese or like burger cheese and stuff like that. It sounds nice. It's beef and cheese. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? Cheese product, exactly. Cheese whiz, man, is a confusing thing. Because I am thinking of the right stuff, right? Cheese whiz is the stuff that comes out of the weird spray can. So it's like spray cheese. Is that's cheese whiz, isn't it? Yeah, American cheese is a cheese product as well. I'm not against a burger cheese on a burger, but I wouldn't put it on anything else. It only belongs on a burger. But if I had proper cheese on my burger, I would prefer that. Normal cheese is used most of the time. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I would like that. That does sound nice, in theory. Meat traditionally used is a thinly sliced ribeye or top round. Ooh, that does sound good. On a lightly oiled griddle at medium temperature, the steak slices are quickly browned and then scrambled into smaller pieces with a flat spatula. Slices of cheese are then placed over the meat, letting it melt, and then a roll is placed on top of the cheese. The mixture is then scooped up with a spatula and pressed into the roll. That sounds good. There's nothing in that I would complain about. Common additions include sautéed onions, which are nice, grilled mushrooms, yum, ketchup, nice, hot sauce, nice. Yeah, I want to try one now. I wonder if anyone around me actually does one. Probably, right? There must be somewhere. There must be somewhere nearby that does something like that. Because it's not the most complicated sounding of things, but I don't know. I think I've heard of them because of like media and stuff, but I can't recall seeing one like around. Yeah, I don't know. Because those things are delicious. They sound delicious. It tastes like cheese with chemicals. What cheese whiz? I mean, it's not even cheese, is it? It's a cheese creation made with lots of chemicals. It's my understanding of cheese whiz. I could ask Kai because she loves Phillies. Yeah, they sound good. My next question is though, is it a hoagie roll? A hoagie roll? What's a hoagie roll? Let's have a look. I'm clicking on that now. A hoagie roll or a hero roll is a type of long roll used to prepare hoagie sandwiches. That does not help me. Is it just like white bread, just a standard roll? Flour, egg, milk, vegetable oil, salt, sugar and yeast. So a pretty standard roll. Okay, fair enough. Just it was an extra word that I was unaware of. Kind of like used for sub sandwiches. Okay, so it's like a sub roll. Sub bun, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense then. Obviously, I separate that from Subway subs because they're like their own beast of all the different breads and things they do. But no, that sounds nice. I kind of want one now. I was going to say, I'm kind of in one of those hungry moods. This kind of hasn't helped me. I bought a chocolate bar like into with me for stream because I was like, I'm going to get nibbly. So I grabbed my water, I grabbed a chocolate bar. I don't know if it'll get eaten, but you might end up getting some chomping noises if I end up getting peckish. But now I'm looking at this Philly cheesesteak and I'm like, ooh. I had a pretty big dinner though. I had pizza. I had pizza for dinner. I shouldn't have any more bread. That's such a bad idea. I want to read about Cheese Whiz now. Guys, you've set me off one. It usually comes in a glass jar. Does it come in a glass jar? I thought Cheese Whiz was the spray. Is Cheese Whiz not the spray? Because I don't know what the glass jar's about. I'm Googling. Cheese Whiz. It does come in a jar. It also comes in a spray can. Okay, I know the spray can. I never knew about the jar. So what? Cheese Whiz. I understand it's a chemically cheese substitute concoction, but it kind of looks like nacho cheese. It's not the same as nacho cheese, is it? Someone is using it as nacho cheese. What's nacho cheese now? Is nacho cheese Cheese Whiz? Spreadable cheese? I guess so, right? Keep the cables away from me. I might start chewing on them. Oh, easy cheese. Maybe I'm thinking of easy cheese, but the name Cheese Whiz is in my head. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's probably the same thing. Wait a sec. Is nacho cheese the same as Cheese Whiz? Cheese Whiz. It's not the... Oh, this is according to Reddit, by the way. This is according to Reddit. I feel like Reddit probably isn't the end-all be-all of this discussion, but it definitely looks nacho cheesy. Kraft describes Cheese Whiz as a cheese dip. So potentially. It looks like something I'll try once and never again. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I think there's certain food products which seem so kind of out of left field to me, just because of the things I'm used to seeing, right? That I want to try them just so I can say I've tried them, and then I probably won't go near them again. It's the same as those like humongous freaking pickles that you can just buy in a bag of like pickle juice. And like, I don't even like pickles, I want to add. But whenever, like, I'm just like, the idea of that existing, just a big old pickle in a bag, weirds me out so much. So much. So like, I'm always like, would I try one? Maybe. I wouldn't like it. But I kind of feel like I would have to try it. I don't know though. I don't know. Just the concept of it. It's not worth the try, fair enough. But then there's people that put these... Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely going to be people like that. You like use it for a lot of things. But I guess there's probably a lot of stuff that I in the UK use that Americans find really unusual. Like, I know baked beans is like a weird thing for Americans, aren't they? I don't eat a lot of baked beans, but I know people do, and they're quite common over here, whereas Americans seem to get weirded out by the concept of baked beans. So, I guess it's very relative, isn't it? You're not a pickle fan either, fair enough. I like some pickled stuff. Like, I really like, pickled radish I really like, and I like a lot of like fermented things and stuff like that. Just not a big fan of pickles. I used to eat a whole pickle straight from the jar. How you doing, Nebula? Some people are like that, aren't they? Definitely. There's definitely people who are pickle people. Like, I think my mum's a pickle person. She likes pickles and like pickled onions and things like that. I'm just not too into them, but I like vinegar, so it's not a vinegar thing. It's just something about those pickled goods. I guess once again we have pickled onions that are quite popular over here. I don't know. Yeah, but that's actual food. I guess so, right? I guess the argument between baked beans and cheese whiz is a little... a little bit of an unfair argument, but I'm sure there's other examples of like food things that are very like standard American food things that I just would find kind of unusual or not fully understand. Hey there, Greystone, how are you doing? Thank you for the anniversary wishes. You like thinly sliced crisp pickles? You know what? Maybe that would make a difference. Maybe it's just too much pickle going on at once. Maybe that's what I need. Because when I eat pickled radish, it's thinly sliced bits of it as well. But am I going to waste the money on the pickles to find out? Probably not. But that could be part of the problem. Too much of a pickle punch. You never know. Some things definitely taste better in like smaller amounts or like in thinner slices and things. We had this conversation, was it last stream or the stream before, about smoked salmon? Smoked salmon tastes way better when it's thinly sliced. Too thickly sliced smoked salmon is too much smoke taste and it tastes a bit gross. But thinly sliced smoked salmon, very nice. So maybe it's the same with pickles. Who knows? Give me a second though, I am going to take a sip of my drink. Give me a moment. I saw that go on the microphone, so you probably heard that. Let me close these tabs. Let me get rid of Cheese Whiz. Get rid of Philly cheesesteak. There you go. Right. Yes. So obviously we're going back into 2 Point today because I didn't really know what to do. I was bouncing between a few different things. I was going to potentially do the building of these kits that I got in Japan today, but they would have only taken up part of a stream, so I was trying to find something to do afterwards. And then I started running late, so I was like, oh god, I need to fall back on something. So then I nearly played Doki Doki, and I was like, but that's about 4 hours, and I don't think I want to go for 4 hours plus today, so I think I want to save that for another stream. So Doki Doki is on the table, just not for today. And then I was like, you know what, we'll just do 2 Point because it won't last too long unless I get really caught up in it, and that's fine. That was the entire like thought process. That's why we're doing 2 Point. Hey there, Snow. Thank you for the well wishes. I hope you're doing good. Welcome. There are different pickle mixes as well. That's true. There are different pickle mixes. Even with the radish I get, there's different versions of it. So I've always got to make sure I get the right one. Because I don't like the pickling that makes them pink. I can't remember the name of that one. But the one I get, I like the yellowy ones, and I like those. I like the yellowy pickled radishes, but not the pink ones. So clearly there's something like in those pickle juices. That's a gross way of putting it. In those pickly juices. That make it taste different. And you've got a new space to build on, right? I mean, it'll be on my desk, but it's definitely a lot more space than I used to have. I got these free kits that are quite simple kits. They'll probably only take like 20 minutes each, maybe half an hour if I'm going very slow. Probably about 20 minutes each. But I got them from the Bandai Cross store, the Bandai store in Sunshine City, I think. When I was going there for the Pokemon Centre and for the cafe as well, we also popped in there, me and my friend. Got far too many gachas, got some Jujutsu Kaisen merchandise, but I also got these kits. And they're meant for children. So they're pre-painted, they just snap together, you don't need glue. But they're kind of Gundam style in terms of like the plastic pieces and stuff on the little grids. But I got Ho-Oh and Lugia from Pokemon, and I got a Kirby. And I got all three of them intending to build them on stream. But how long ago did I get back from Japan and it's still not happened yet? So I was going to maybe do that today, but I just thought I'll leave it, especially because obviously the instructions are in Japanese. Clearly, because I bought them in Japan. So it's going to take a little bit more thought process to get through them, and I didn't have the brain power for it today. So we'll get to them eventually though, it's all good. They're not going to be complicated. Though one of them seems to have springs, and I don't know where the springs come into it. So there's going to be springs involved at some stage, but there should be plenty of space on my desk to do it. Because we did the Lego builds on my desk, and that worked well enough. Kind of-ish. 2 Point Museum is always there to catch you. It's always there to catch me. Obviously, there's always Final Fantasy XIV as well, but where there's not so much story stuff going on at the moment, it's kind of deciding what content to do. I still need to do the new raids, to be fair, and they've been out long enough now that I wouldn't be worried about spoilers. So I could always try to do those. I was debating whether to make a new character. I nearly did it, and start all the way from the beginning with a new character and kind of re-experience it, because it's been so many years since I played A Realm Reborn. There's probably a lot of details that I've forgotten about. So I thought that could be fun, but I'm still deciding whether to do that. So I'm like, what's my patience going to be like not being able to fly around the areas? So I could do New Game Plus. We've had this discussion before. But then I'm like, it won't be the same experience though, would it? I kind of want the experience from the beginning. So I don't know the best way to go about it. Both have their pros and cons. The main one being I want to be able to fly around. But we'll figure it out. It's all good. To this day, I'm astounded that people don't know pickles are cucumbers. You know what? It took me a long while to realise that. It's not recent that I realised it, but I was definitely in my adult years when I realised pickles are just cucumbers. And you know what? That probably leans into why I don't like them as well, because I can't stand cucumbers. Though pickles don't really taste like cucumbers. So it can't fully be that, but I don't like cucumbers. I am an anti-cucumber rabbit. I can't stand them. UK cucumbers are nasty. What are they different to other cucumbers? I can't even stand the smell of cucumbers. Like, I can't. I'm the same with bananas. I can't stand the smell. I like that pink one with some Greek food. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the pink one. Something about it I'm just not a fan of. But the yellow ones, ooh, I could go through those like crazy. They're really good. They're nice and refreshing and just crisp and just like, really lovely. Yeah, they're probably my favourite ones. I buy like little jars of them, but I haven't bought any for a while. But the problem is when you open the jar, they don't last very long. So I kind of need to commit to having them, and I tend to only be like in the mood for them every so often. So I've not bought a jar for a bit. I've also not been to my Asian supermarket in a bit, which obviously leans into that as well, which I need to go to soon because I want to get more of the tteokbokki that I like to eat. I get these tteokbokkis that come with the sauce because I'm lazy, even though I know it's not very hard to make the sauce for them. So I tend to go to the Asian supermarket and pick those up. Though the pot versions of them have ended up in my local Tesco's, but for the price they charge for them and for how small the pots are, not worth it. I'll wait until I can get to the supermarket, the Asian supermarket, to get the proper packs, because they're better priced and you get more of it, so it's more like a meal. Obviously I'm used to the Portuguese ones, but the UK ones have a specific taste you don't like. Interesting. I mean, it makes total sense that depending on where things grow and things like that, they're going to taste different. Because it's different, like different soil, different like environments and all of that, isn't it? But you don't really think about it that way, but it makes complete sense. Of course it makes complete sense. Maybe I need to try a different country's cucumbers. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm not going to start. If I don't eat cucumbers, I'm sure my life will be okay without them. But I'm like so fussy with them to the point that if, like, for example, when I was younger, my family, my mum and my sister love cucumbers. So they would have cucumbers in their sandwiches and stuff like that. No problem. But if my sandwich was made on the same breadboard or with the same knife, I would know. And instantly I would be able to taste the fact that cucumber has been near my sandwich. And like, my mum would be like, no, it hasn't. I said, yes, it has, mother. Do not lie to me. Do not try to deceive me. I can taste the essence of cucumber on my sandwich. And I was never wrong. People make cucumber water. I've heard of that. You're sensitive to mint, are you? I do like mint. I do enjoy mint. I know obviously breath mints are different to like the herb mint, but I always have like a packet of Polos in my bag because I like the minty feeling in my mouth. So I'm one of those people who brush my teeth 3 times a day, always uses my mouthwash, and I always have like breath mints in my bag because I like the minty feeling. You can't stand mint yourself. Interesting, Greystone. See, I just love mint. I've said before, I don't have as much of a sweet tooth as I used to anymore, but that's never stopped my love for mint. Mint is the one thing. I'll always have mints on me. So if you know me in real life and you ever need a mint, I am the rabbit to ask because I will most likely have them on me unless I've just finished the packet and they need replacing. Because that happens a bit too much. I tend to buy like multi-packs of them. I just checked floss on Amazon. Oh, I need to buy more floss. Thank you for the reminder. I need to buy more floss. And I get really paranoid about my teeth. I'm one of those people. I get kind of like freaked out about it. I've had times where I bought food that had mint and every time you can taste it. There, so you're like with mint what I'm like with cucumbers. Though I will say, one place where I don't want mint is, and this is going to be like a really like specific sort of thing, but just hear me out on this, is halloumi, right? Because if you buy halloumi in the supermarket, I'm I'm sounding so snobbish right now, me with my halloumi. Right, if you buy halloumi in the supermarket, more often than not, it's been packaged with mint in it, right? Like mint kind of on it. And I don't like that. So I'll go to one supermarket for my halloumi because they do like these halloumi patties that are meant for like halloumi burgers, you know what I mean? But they don't put the mint on them. So I'll go to Morrison's specifically and get the halloumi patties that normally come in like 4 packs in the same section as the rest of the cheese, because that's the only halloumi I've found that doesn't have the mint on it. And I won't buy frozen halloumi because that stuff never works. You've got to get the fresh stuff. So I'll go to Morrison's just for my halloumi. I don't often eat halloumi, I want to add, but if I'm going to have some, off to Morrison's I go. Thankfully I'm quite near a Morrison's, so it's not too out of my way to do it. But like if I go to Tesco's, which is like my main supermarket, the only halloumi they have always has the mint on it, and I don't want it. I don't want mint on my halloumi. I promise I'm not a snob. I just like certain things. You had me at halloumi. Halloumi's so good, man. Halloumi's amazing. I love halloumi. I love halloumi. I went to the Harvester a few days ago because I was like with my friend and I was like, you know what, let's go Harvester. I've not had Harvester in like the longest time. First of all, they've replaced my favourite coleslaw on the salad cart at Harvester, which I was very upset about. However, I normally get either like a steak or ribs when I go to Harvester, but the past couple of times I went, there was problems with the steak being like crazily undercooked. Like I would ask for a medium rare and it came out as if the grill barely breathed on it, like it was blue. And I don't like to complain. I don't mind if something's slightly undercooked or slightly overcooked, but that was too much for me. So I had to be like, could you just do this for a tiny bit longer? I felt so bad. But this time I went and they had these skewer things. I don't know if they're new because I've never seen them before, but they had these skewers that came with like fries and like a side of coleslaw and stuff like that. But you can get a halloumi one. So I got the halloumi skewers and I chose my sauce, which was piri piri, which was quite a spicy piri piri. It was really nice. So I ended up with this huge like skewer with like char grilled peppers, massive chunks of halloumi. When I tell you these chunks of halloumi, they were like cubes, like chunks. Massive pieces of halloumi and like onion and stuff. And like their fries are always fine and things like that. But this piri piri sauce, really, really nice. And these chunks of halloumi was so generous. I wasn't expecting it. Because like normally you get halloumi, it's like tiny little halloumi fries. Not very good sizing, but it's still nice because you like halloumi. But it tends to be quite sparing on the halloumi. But these like cubes, it was so much halloumi. But it was lovely. So if anyone hasn't been to Harvester recently, there's a potential dinner option for you in the future. There were other sauce options as well, but I love piri piri. Advanced cheese sticks, basically, right? Halloumi sticks are so good. I can't. You know what I'm like with cheese. You know what I'm like with cheese. I'm such a glutton for cheese. Just something about it, man. I think a lot of people are like that though, but nothing can stop me when it comes to cheese. Jalapenos are one of those things you can identify in any food. Interesting. I do like jalapenos, but I guess I can understand where you're coming from because they definitely have like a specific taste to them compared to like other chilies. So I can see where you're coming from. I enjoy pickles, but I don't want pickles on anything else. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Some things just shouldn't go on other things. For me. Obviously, some people would disagree, but some things should just be separated. They shouldn't touch. They shouldn't intermingle unless I choose for them to intermingle. I'm spoiling you, am I, Beans, with all of this halloumi talk. Did you know USA has cheese faults all over the country because they have too much cheese? Well, it's a good thing I do not live in America because that would no longer be an issue. There would be cheese shortages up and down the country because this rabbit isn't addicted to carrots. She's addicted to cheese. I will get into those cheese vaults and they will be empty. They will be empty vaults. Also, the cheese is like 60 years old. 60 years old! How long is too long to age cheese for? Because I know cheese is aged. You can get varying agings on cheese. But at which point is it too much aging on the cheese? Because there must be like a cut-off point for cheese aging, surely. I say that though, but you can get very old bottles of wine. So I don't know. Hey there, Connor, how are you doing? Thank you for the anniversary wishes. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing good. Cheese lasts forever as long as you can cut out the mould. Do you think so? Because I used to be that person who cut the mould out of cheese, but I can't make myself do it anymore. I think I've become a bit too paranoid when it comes to food. I'm definitely a cheese bandit though. You know what is that? How long can you age cheese for? Cheese can be aged for varying lengths of time depending on the type and desired flavour profile, with some hard cheeses like cheddar potentially being aged for several years, while some cheeses may age for a maximum of 10 years, especially for commercial purposes. Exceptional examples of aged cheddar have been found to be over 20 years old, so they can age for like a good while. they can linger around for a bit. Longest aged cheese. That's commercially available though. A lot of places are saying 5 to 10 years. That one's 17 years. I feel like 60 years would have to be too long, surely. Surely! I tried Stilton today, a bit strong, not gonna lie. How you doing, Eamon? I've never tried Stilton. There's some cheeses, despite my love of cheese, I've not been brave enough to try yet, and Stilton is definitely one of them. I feel like I should try it at some point, just to say I've tried it, but I'm very sensitive with smells, and Stilton definitely has a smell to it. Never eat kazu mazu. What's that? I've never even heard of this. Kazu mazu. Wait, is this one the maggot cheese? Before I look at this page, I've loaded it. I've not looked. Is kazu mazu the maggot cheese? Because I know there is a maggot cheese. Which, no thank you. I do not want to get involved with maggots. It's the maggot cheese. No. No. I don't want the maggot cheese. I'm sure it's a delicacy. I'm sure there is a reason, and like there's something about it that people enjoy. I am certain, but no thank you. I crossed the line at maggots. You could potentially tempt me with the Stilton, even though I'm kind of concerned about it. X-nay on the maggot cheese. It's very strong. You were not prepared. Stilton is meant to be quite strong, isn't it? How would you describe the taste though? Extra protein. Oh, don't. Don't. Some things don't need extra protein. Doesn't it make you feel so sick? I agree. Like, oh God. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm not a clean freak, but I think that's a fair place to cross the line. It belongs in a museum, probably, right? Probably. The story is that in 1920s or something, they banned alcohol to replace the social hole left by it. They started opening ice cream parlours. Meanwhile, alcohol came back and not as many people ate ice cream. Because of that, they had too much cheese. USA being USA, they said, we'll buy all your milk. And what did the farmers do? They produced even more milk. With all that milk, they started making cheese. And then there's just a bunch of... Right, okay, that's the cheese fault story. The thing is, though, if someone says, we'll buy your entire stock, of course you're going to make more stock. I feel like that's like a natural reaction. So I'm kind of not surprised by this happening. But I also feel like it's a waste of cheese. That poor cheese. You know what, though? Whose job is it to... I was going to say defend. Defend's the wrong word. I doubt people are coming into warfare against the cheese. But who's guarding the cheese? Guarding's the better word. Because how would I get the job guarding the cheese? A little bit might go missing every so often, but that could just be part of my payment. I do not mind guarding the cheese. I do not mind doing it. Hey there, Beef, how are you doing? The US subsidising the farmers to make huge surpluses again. Yeah, we're talking about the cheese votes. They tried to cheese the economy, but dum-dum-ch. There's a job where you get paid to have people consume more milk products. So you're telling me I can be paid to eat the cheese? Or do you mean like companies making stuff out of the cheese? Because if I could be paid to eat the cheese, I can't think of a better job. I'll do it. for the greater good of not wasting food, right? For the greater good, I will let someone pay me to eat that cheese. I just need a living wage. I don't ask for much, but I hand on heart, I will do the USA a solid, and for the UK-US relations, I will eat that cheese. From the selfless, deepest depths of my heart, I will do that for you. I know, it's asking a lot of me. I know it is. I will deal with the sacrifice. I will deal with the consequences. Oh yeah, you definitely have to fear for the cholesterol. That's very true. I'd have to do a lot of exercise, wouldn't I? I'd have to do an awful lot of exercise, and I'd probably have to put a limit on how much cheese I eat in a day. There'd have to be a limit on it, surely. Death by cheese would certainly be a way to go. It's very selfless of me, beef. It's very selfless. You're okay, mostly done with grading, it would seem. Oh, well done for getting through it. I'm doing all right, though, thank you. I have been very lazy today, because I didn't have work today because I booked the day off, so I've just been lazing about. I could have used that time to better plan the stream. I spent it doom scrolling on TikTok instead. Yeah, I could have, been the professional streamer and actually kind of planned what I was doing. But I have not been professional for a very long time. I've never claimed to be professional. We may as well keep on going into the third, now we're at year 3. This is the 3rd year. We may as well continue as we mean to be, and that is not at all professional. There is no point in false pretenses here. £2 a day should be okay. That sounds like a lot of cheese. How much is that in grams? £2 in grams. So nearly a kilogram of cheese. That doesn't sound quite so bad, actually. Yeah, that doesn't sound quite so bad when I see it in grams. If I was being paid for it, I could eat that much cheese in a day. Over an entire day. I could do that. My body would eventually hate me for it, but I think that's very doable. You deserve a break and stream, wonderful as it is. Thank you, Beef. I was very lazy today. There's stuff I need to do. I'll need to do it tomorrow. Not a lot of stuff, just bits and bobs, but I can do it tomorrow. I'll get up early and I'll get out the house early, but my car needs to be washed. Boring chore time stuff. I need to go to the supermarket. I need to go to Boots and get more of my hair dye because I need to sort out my roots and stuff because I'm going to a wedding next week and my hair is a state, so I need to sort out my hair. And yeah, that's kind of... Oh, and I want to get fabric scissors so I can cut a hoodie I have that I don't wear because I don't like how the bottom of it looks. So if I just cut off the bottom and make it a cropped hoodie, I might get more wear out of it. And that's kind of my list of chores. But my car definitely needs a wash. I don't know about any of you other guys here in the UK, but there's just all this sand all over my car. And I think a lot of people have experienced this. I think rain came over from somewhere sandy and it's just left my car absolutely filthy, so I need to go and get it washed. And I keep on going to the car wash on my lunch break, but then there's a queue and I'm I don't have time to wait in the queue because I'm on my lunch break from work. So tomorrow I can wait in a queue, so I'll go tomorrow. But I'll try to go early. That's the plan anyway. This reminds you of the video of MPW chopping the garlic. What do you mean? I went to a Doom exhibit and it was about what you expected. So what did you expect though? Was it all right? Was it kind of meh? Was it pretty good? How was this exhibit? Other than that, you were also lazy. I think everyone needs to have a lazy day sometimes. You probably eat about 100 grams of cheese a day. I think that's valid. 100 grams of cheese, easy peasy. Simple. I could do that quite easy. The oldest edible aged cheese sold in modern times is a 40-year-old Wisconsin cheddar. An owner of a cheese shop found some forgotten cheese and figured, why not sell it? And everyone liked it. Well, that turned out. I can't believe his first thought was, stick it on the shelf. But I guess it's not like it's meat or something, is it? I bought a super nice Red Bull Hugo Boss hoodie and no pockets. That's blasphemous. No pockets on a hoodie. What do you do with your hands, Eamon? No, hoodies need pockets. Hoodies need pockets. That's ridiculous. How could they have no pockets on it? And it was meh with a few cool things. Or at least there was a few cool things. A shame it was meh though. If I was a professional, I wouldn't chop the core, but I'm a home cook and not professional, and chops it super finely really fast without looking. I can't be trusted with a knife. Speaking of hoodies though, let me check something quickly. Because remember back when we played that A Date with Death game, which we still need to play the DLC for, which I will do. We had a lot of fun on that game. That was really fun. But after we played it, I found out that over on Makeship they were funding a hoodie. And I may have I may have contributed to the funding of the hoodie, and I believe it's meant to be shipped soon. Wait a sec, make ship. Here we go. Where are we? Where are we? Is it this one? Keep you in the loop. Nope, that's about the tariffs. Make ship. I think it's due to ship sometime this month. I'm just checking my emails. It's comfy and has a pocket. The best hoodies have pockets, Beef. You always need a good pocket on your hoodie. Estimated to ship. Oh, it's estimated to start shipping from tomorrow. Yeah, I got a new hoodie coming. Can never have enough hoodies. Oh, it's just an estimated date, so it might not start shipping then. But it means very, very soon. I got a really nice Nirvana hoodie last year too with no pockets. You know what? I do have one hoodie that doesn't have pockets. And I do like it. I don't like it doesn't have pockets. But I got a hoodie from the brand All Saints years ago. I got it on sale. And comfort-wise, it's probably one of my like higher up hoodies. But it doesn't get as much wear as it probably should because of the lack of pockets. But it doesn't have a pocket because of the design printed on it. But it's still a shame that it doesn't have pockets. Also, I prefer zip-ups to pullovers as well. And this one's a pullover hoodie, so I tend to more automatically reach towards zip-ups. It's just a personal preference, but it's what I end up doing. I remember when I funded an electric hoodie, literally had a USB port for you to charge a battery and warm yourself. You know what? I've heard of those ones that warm yourself because I have a family member that fishes. And I bought them for Christmas once. A rechargeable kind of gilet, so they could put it on and it heats up. So when they were fishing early in the morning, they didn't get cold. So I know those sort of things exist. But it was like a sleeveless kind of thing, so their arms could still be out to do their fishing. But I think they put it under coats and things. You're more of a pully guy yourself. That's fair. I think the problem I have with pullovers, like pullover hoodies, and should I say this? This is a girl problem. And it's not a girl problem for all girls. It's a girl problem for some girls. Or people with feminine body parts would be a better way to put it. But I have a slightly larger chesticle situation, and I shouldn't say it that way because it makes it sound like testicles. Boob. A slightly larger boob situation. So when I wear pullover hoodies, they make me look larger because they obviously hang off the largest point of me, which is my bahonkadonks. Yeah. So they're not always the most flattering. Some are fine. It really depends on the fabric, right? Some it's not really a problem for, but some of them just hang a bit unusually from the girls, from the twins, from the sisters. So I tend to go towards zipped up hoodies. But I do have some pullovers that I quite like. There you go. There you go. I said it. It's fine. And Jules, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. How you doing? Welcome on in. I promise the boober talk isn't a common conversation topic. I promise. Your friend ends up buying extra large sizes. That's another problem I have, right? Thank you for the hydrate. Give me a second. I love an oversized t-shirt. Most of my t-shirts tend to be 2 to 3 sizes too big for me. It's just a personal preference. But the problem I have, I just said I wasn't going to talk about my boobs anymore. But now I'm talking about my butt as well. So because of my boobs and my butt, right? You know you get like the really cute look where a person wears an oversized top, it makes them look all small and cute and like it's a really cute look, right? The problem I have is I need to size up further. Otherwise, even though it's too big, like on my shoulders, on my waist, on my stomach and everything, it clings to my hips and my butt. So then it ends up kind of bagging a bit weirdly because it's like baggy in higher up places but tight in lower places, right? So then I need to go even more sizes, but then it's now hanging off of the sisters, off of the twins. So it just makes me look like larger than I am. And there's no problem of being a person with a larger build, but it's not the look I'm going for, right? I want the cute, like, ooh, I'm adorable in my oversized t-shirt sort of look. But I don't get that and it makes me sad. Tofu got cake. Oh no. I'm bolding out the tofu lore now. But I have a bit of a butt, okay? Oh god. I mean the largest, because like all of the TMIs now, I'm like a medium. That's kind of my size, but I tend to go for larges, extra larges in t-shirts and hoodies, right? But depending on the style of the top, sometimes I've got to go up further than that because of my hips. And because I don't like stuff clinging to my hips. It also depends like on the length of the t-shirt as well, right? Like for example, that All Saints hoodie I was talking to you about is a medium. And it is nice and loose and it doesn't cling on to everything because the length's all right. So that works perfectly fine. But then in turn, I've got this t-shirt, which I think is an extra large. And like I say, it's loose everywhere else, but it clings to my hips. And because it's a longer t-shirt, it's kind of like an awkward point. So I only really wear it if I'm tucking it into something, like a pair of high-waisted jeans or something, because it clings weirdly at my hips, right? So I've got all of these sizes just in my wardrobe. Like, such a range of sizes. Hey there, Hyper, how are you doing? I think that's the case with a lot of people though, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I've got like clothes as small as a small size and then clothes as big as, I think the largest thing in my wardrobe is technically a 2XL, but that is like a really oversized fleece that I deliberately bought to be massive. So that's a bit different, right? And they all fit in like completely varying ways. It makes no sense. Which makes it so frustrating when you're trying to buy clothes, because figuring out the sizes can be a nightmare. Depends on manufacturing materials. It does. But like I could be in one store and be several different sizes in one store, and it's so frustrating because I don't know about you guys. I don't like going into changing rooms. The stress of going into a changing room, like dear Lord, like if I'm going out clothes shopping, you're getting me into one changing room and that's it. Because it's so stressful. It honestly is. Drives me crazy. I know some people really like that sort of thing, but I am not one of those people. That's for certain. I have a bunch of sizes depending on how confident. That's definitely a point as well. Because some days I definitely lean towards something more fitted. And some days I'm like, nope, I want to hide in my clothes today. So it very much depends on my mood. Though I've definitely been wearing some looser stuff lately. Like even my jeans now. I have finally graduated from the skinny jean. My millennial self has graduated from the skinny jeans. If fashion goes back to the skinny jeans, you are not getting me back in them. I have graduated them. I'm now wearing either boyfriend fit or mum fit jeans, depending on my mood. And the comfort and the movability in these jeans, you are never getting me back in a pair of skinnies. It took the longest time for me to stop wearing skinnies, and now I'm just like, why was I wearing them to start with? I live in these jeans now. You cannot get me out of them. Which is making me wear jeans more often, because I wasn't wearing jeans as much because they were too much effort. But now they're just as comfy as like a pair of sweatpants, and it's great. It's brilliant. I love it. I have XLs that feel like XXLs, and yeah, definitely. You're a long boy. Well, it's the same as like I've got this one t-shirt that's a size small, but it fits the same as another t-shirt I've got that's a size large. And I'm like, how does that make sense? What size am I? Where do I belong on this sizing chart? I don't understand. And I've just realised we've been talking for nearly an hour in this 2-Point Museum tab, and we have not played any 2-Point Museum. So we need to make the decision. Are we going to play 2-Point Museum, or is this just becoming a just chatting stream? Which one is it going to be? Because we need to commit. We need to commit in our direction. I'll just gamble on no changing rooms in the store. Yeah, no, but you're changing in the store. It's true. What about dresses? I don't often wear dresses, I'll be honest with you. I do own a couple, but I don't often wear them. I'm a medium, but I prefer large. That's valid. Like, sometimes you just want stuff just to be a bit loosey-goosey. You don't want it kind of clinging to you, do you? Both? What do you mean both? I had one friend who got sprayed on jeans so tight we had to call... Oh my god! That's crazy. I'm going to be cut out of your jeans. Mine were thankfully never that bad. Never quite that bad. There was that whole thing, wasn't there, about like skinny jean leg syndrome or something from people wearing too skinny jeans and it was messing with their legs. Wasn't there like a thing when skinny jeans were like more in fashion? Hey there, Anna, how are you doing? Everyone's distracting me. Everyone's too good at conversation and they've taken me off topic. How are you doing there? I hope you're doing good. We then got in trouble for calling the fire department. The thing is, did you call like the emergency line or did you call them directly? I think that's the difference here. If you called them direct, at least you know it's like, it's not an emergency, but we kind of need help sort of thing. Same as you can direct call the police station if it's not like a 999 situation. Yeah, it was definitely from circulation, but I can't remember what it was called. You called direct, but they still gave you sass. Oh no! You'd think they'll be glad you didn't call like emergency. My friend gave himself circulation issues. Yeah, what was this called? Let's go gambling. What are we gambling for? Should I stick up a poll or something? I don't know. Wouldn't want to risk people... Oh, I agree, Eamon. That's why I said, which one did you do? What was this skinny jean leg hair syndrome? I don't think it was that. What was this called? Let's see. Just skinny jean syndrome is a term used to describe nerve compression in the legs caused by wearing tight pants, particularly skinny jeans. This condition, known as meralgia pacifica, involves the compression of the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, which runs along the outer thigh. This compression can lead to pain, numbness, or tingling sensations. Interesting. First thing you do is grab a knife or scissors to cut them open. I mean, I guess if you don't have sharp enough scissors, right? Like, I'm going to pick up fabric scissors to cut this hoodie like I was talking about. But maybe it's just good to have a pair of, like, really sharp scissors in case you end up stuck in your jeans. Because I half imagine the scissors I currently have in the house wouldn't cut through jeans if I needed to be cut out of them. Me and another guy had to carry this guy out of a bar because his legs went numb. Oh my god! See, how tight were these skinny jeans? Because I've worn skinny jeans for a long time and I never had that problem. I'm guessing they weren't elasticated either, right? Because mine always had a level of stretch. They took him hours to get on. Now, I feel like I shouldn't shame the guy. I shouldn't be mean. But I feel like at that point, maybe they just don't fit. Maybe they're just a bit too small and they need to size up. Just an inkling. Just a feeling. I feel... I understand a bit of wiggling to get into a skinny jean. It's the nature of the cut. But I don't think you should set up an afternoon just to get into them. It shouldn't be like, sorry, I can't do this particular thing today. I'm going out this evening and I need to use my afternoon to get my butt into my jeans. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be like that. We were just like, Jake, it's not worth it now. He was just rolling around on the floor. Oh my god. That's dreadful. It's so bad. I feel like all of my skinny jeans had elastane in them, so there was a level of stretch. And I had jeggings as well. You need elastic in them, absolutely. I don't think I could ever wear jeans without a level of elastane in them now. Because otherwise they just feel so stiff. And I know there's obviously, like, because of the elastane, they don't last as long because they stretch out and stuff like that. Plus, with my current jeans, I think when you've got jeans with elastane in them, so there's like a slight give to them, the more you wear them without washing them, the bigger they become, right? So you put your jeans on fresh from the wash and they fit you great. They fit you perfect. It's no problem. But then as your body kind of heats them up, they slowly become like bigger and bigger. And then before you know it, you now need a belt, right? And you're like, oh, am I losing weight? These jeans feel bigger than they did before. And then you put them into the laundry and then they come out of the laundry and you're like, oh no, I've gained weight. No, you just washed your jeans. You just washed your jeans and they went back to their original size. I have that problem with my jeans all of the time. My jeans currently need a wash because they're much too big for me now. You've got big thighs, so you never got into the skinny jean life. You probably did yourself a favour not doing that. Like I said, I couldn't go back to them now. Like when I first started wearing the jeans that I'm wearing now, like I remember I bought them not long before my parents came up to visit, and I was like to my dad, like swinging my legs around, being like, look at all this movement, look at all this power, look at my legs go. And I was like kicking my legs around because you can't go kicking your legs up when you're in skinny jeans because you're restricted in them, right? But I was like, look how free my movements are. And I'm like, I'm a fully grown adult who's hosting my parents. We've gone out and I'm just here walking down the road, swinging my legs around, being like, Dad, look at my jeans. And it's like, this is my daughter. This is who I've raised. And I'm like, look at me go. Oh God. It's for how like anxious I can be about things. Sometimes I'm just completely shameless. And that was one of those situations. I was so excited about my leg movement that I just didn't care about how about how I looked. Oh God. It was good though. It was great. I was just enjoying myself. Exactly. You gotta be happy about something sometimes. You call them the fake confidence jeans, what, the ones that get too big? It's my dad's fault for making you cycle so much as a youth. But now you've got strong jumping thighs. Thighs that can do big jumps. As a teenager, I looked like my thighs and calves absorbed the rest of my nutrients. Oh my God. Does that mean you're like good at running and stuff though? Like good at sports? Because I've got like no leg strength, no arm strength. I am just like a noodle. I'm like a wet noodle. I have no fitness. I need to get fitter, but I've got like no level of fitness. I sound like I'm fun to hang around. I mean, I don't know. That's for people who have met me to decide. Tofu. But I definitely have moments where the shame goes out of the window a bit. You were raised roughly, roundabouts, a little bit. There was a little bit of raising involved. You was always in line for... there you go. That's where the legs come in handy. Always first in line for the ice cream van. Absolutely. Let me take a sip of my water. Sorry. Right, we need to make a final decision, guys. Are we sticking on the just chatting for an extra hour, or are we playing some games? I can't just camp in this tag. I'm just camping here. People are coming in expecting a museum and I'm here talking about thighs. I enjoyed sprinting after vehicles after watching Terminator 2. Oh my God! Terrified your neighbours. That would terrify me. That would terrify me. Play some games while talking. That's what we normally end up doing. We should just do that, shouldn't we? Let me pop on over to the game. Give me a moment. Let me change the audio. Let me turn that. Let me switch this. Right, this should all be working now. Now, we still need to, so what we need to do now is, it looks like we got the extra star on this museum last time. So we might be able to go to another museum now. I guess we'll find out. But we still need to expand our first museum as well. So I don't know whether to stay in this museum and keep on trying to like expand it to different departments, or to go to a different museum. I guess we'll see where it kind of like directs us. Thigh museum. A museum all about thighs. We were talking about a poop museum last time, weren't we? So, oh no, I don't have the extra star. I thought I did. So we still need to get 2 stars on this one, do we? So we'll go back into here. What do I need to do to get this extra star then? Yeah, the poop museum. We're playing a game. Like, There's actual content to be made here, apparently. It wouldn't be the first time that we've just changed the stream into a just chatting stream, though. So, what are we doing? So we still need to do this exhibit in light. Oh, of course, we were doing the buzz, weren't we? So we need to get more buzz on these exhibits. How are we going to go about this? Because we're trying to maximize the buzz on all of these things, right? So that's because of the quality. So I guess we need to maybe start getting like better quality items. So what have we got going on here? So this needs an extra part. That's the boa conductor. So, and this needs an extra part. That's the Philapodactyl. So I guess if we can find out where those are, and this needs an extra bit, and that's the Baldadillo. Okay, so if I look on this, let's see if we can complete these things. So rewards from these. Okay, so we've got pretty good qualities on all of those. You kept wanting people to poop, so they used the bathrooms and consumed more. We're talking about all of the weird stuff today, aren't we? So that's not completed yet. So I guess if we go back into this one and see if we can complete this fossil. So let's see. You're not who I want. I want probably you, because you've got the survival skills. So we're going to pop you in there. I'm going to give you a first aid kit. We're going to do a detailed one, and I'm going to send you off. So if we can complete these ones, they're incomplete, that should boost us on the buzz, or just improve the quality of some of these things that aren't like higher quality yet. That would increase the buzz as well. Because that'll give us the extra star on here then, and then we'll be able to see what the campaign wants us to do next, whether it's to continue to expand this place or to go to another place. So that seems to be our aim for the time being, which isn't a problem. How's everything looking? Right, so they're collecting the money, that's fine. I do have a message. Oh, we made a loss this month. Well, that's a problem. We made a loss this month of 168. We do have a cushion, but we need to sort out this loss situation. So we're losing money on item maintenance. So how can I need to make a bit more money basically. So let me go into here. How's everyone feeling about the prices? Oh, it's all fair value. Is there anything I could be a bit cheeky with? What if I did a very slight increase on the books and a very slight increase on the plushies? Only by $5, and then we'll see how that settles with people, because that could make all of the difference. It was a very small loss. So let's see how that goes. We'll leave that for a bit and then we'll go and check it in a second and see what people are thinking. We could also add an extra store, couldn't we? Though I guess we don't have an extra theme at the moment, so maybe there isn't much point. Though it might be worth putting one towards the exit, right? Because people can leave this way as well. So it might be worth sticking a store somewhere up here. I'm not too sure. Because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overdo the amount of stores. But you also want to make sure there's enough chances to be making money. Hey there, Suki. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream, by the way, Suki? I hope you had an amazing one. And thank you for the anniversary wishes as well. Thank you, everyone. Boop, boop. Thank you for resubscribing, Dom. Thank you for the 25 months. How's everyone doing? Well, assistant needed at the gift shop. Well, that's no good. How's everyone doing? I had a raid when you saw your... Yeah, I know. I knew my anniversary was coming up, and then it completely slipped my mind. So I have not arranged anything. I need to bother some people about potentially doing something quite soon, but it's going to be so short notice, and I don't like doing that. So if you're free on Sunday, I don't know. I'll try and figure something out. We could do a late celebration. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see if this is... Yeah, it was what we needed. Good stuff. So attached to exhibit. That's going to increase our total buzz. We still need a tiny bit more. So I guess we'll see if we can complete one of these other fossils. You don't even know when your anniversary is happening. I knew it was around now because I remembered that I got affiliate around my friend's birthday because we were out celebrating my friend's birthday when I got the affiliate email, and that's why I remember it. So I knew it was around now. But it just completely slipped my mind. And then I went onto my OBS today and it was saying about it, and I was like, crud, I've not planned a single thing. So I might need to try and bug some people about stuff soon. But yeah, Suki, obviously, if you need a raid and run, by the way, look after yourself, get something to eat, something to drink, get some rest. But obviously, if you want to hang around, I'd love to have you, and the same goes for your wonderful community as well. We were talking for like nearly an hour, so I've only actually just started the game. But we're back on 2 Point. We're back on 2 Point Museum. Yeah, my first stream was in April, but this is affiliate anniversary, isn't it? I know it took just over a month to hit affiliate, which I know is a very privileged situation to be in. Some people take longer, some people take less time, but yeah, that's kind of how it worked out for me. Sunday is when Fantasy Life releases early access. Oh, you know what? Next week, the next Duck Detective game comes out. I don't know how many of you guys remember when we played Duck Detective. It was a lot of fun. And they have a sequel coming out and it's out next week. I need to remember. I need to pick it up. Because I loved the first one. So I need to keep that kind of in my mind to pick it up. I remember being super salty that I wasn't hitting affiliate. It turns out I just ignored the email for 3 months. Yeah, there's no application or anything as long as you hit the numbers. If I like Final Fantasy XIV, then I might like Fantasy Life 1. Is it worth me looking into, Beans? I thought Twitch would tell me directly on the website. No, it doesn't. You get an email, yeah. Did I see it's also Tori's? Oh, is it also Tori's anniversary? Well, if they're still streaming when we finish, I guess we're raiding Tori again. We've been raiding them a lot lately. They'll just have to deal with it. I've been giving them lots of love. Oh, we need both of those. Awesome. So we're going to go into here. And send this one. Go on another detailed one. Oh, how's the prices looking? People don't mind it. Awesome. So we can do very tiny increases. So what if I do... Oh, that's a big increase. That's not what I wanted. What if we just do like a tiny increase on those? And a tiny increase on those. And then hopefully that'll prevent us having a loss. We're making money again now, which is good. This should hopefully be enough to fill the rest of our buzz. And then we'll very hopefully get to the Creator Class 2, the extra star. I think that's all we need to do for this. Mayhaps you have classes like Final Fantasy XIV, got a story, and you can even rank up life skills while playing with friends. Maybe I'll need to look into it. Don't mind me recruiting people. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm always down for hearing recommendations because I look around for stuff, but there's so many different things out there. There you go. We've got a profit again now. That's all we needed to do. There's so many things out there. It could be very hard to kind of keep up with things or like find new things. I'm always looking around for stuff. And I've managed to find some really like niche things as a result that I've really enjoyed. So I'm always like searching deep into like the tags on Steam and stuff like that. I'm going to run out of water in a bit. I might need to dash off and get more. Because I was sipping away at it as we were talking. How's all of this looking cleanliness wise? That's temperature, so that doesn't matter. Quite clean. That's pretty good. They do need to get cleaned up. Might need to assign people to some of these. Hey there, Lee. How you doing? You don't have game audio? You don't have game audio. Why isn't that working? Thank you for telling me. Why isn't that working? Well, if I change it to... Let me change it to... I guess this quickly. And then change it back. Empty donation stand. There you go. That was so weird. I don't know why that happened. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, that was so weird. Because it was on the correct source. Something must have gone weird while the game was minimised. All good. All good. All fixed. Right. It's kind of like the awkward point where you're just watching stuff now, aren't you? Just watching bits and bobs and seeing if there's any problems, which there isn't currently. So we're just waiting for this delivery. I guess I could look into extra rooms and things, couldn't I, in the meantime? So that's that. That's saying that's done. So what other rooms do we have? Staff leveled up. Well done. I should do some training for them, really. Workshop, bathroom, the poltergeist room. Obviously, we don't need that at the moment in here. We've done the analysis room. Is it worth us doing some research, maybe, or doing some training? Some training might be good. Let's see. Like, for example, they're doing a tour, so is it worth teaching them tour stuff? Probably. Let's do that. We'll get them onto tour training. Because then hopefully they'll be better at the tours. I don't know how good they are, but it makes sense to train them. And these are getting a little smidge full. Are any of the others kind of full? Oh, they're not too full, so they're doing okay. I mean, it might be worth... Whoopsies! It might be worth doing getting another security guard. How many do we have? How's everyone thinking about their pay? I didn't even check that. Oh, you're not very happy. There you go, you're now orange. Anyone who's in the red, let's just get them into the orange. Oh, you're now in the red. There you go. Anyone else in the red? No, everyone's orange or green. Oh no, you're now in the red. Excuse me. Why did that suddenly... Why are you changing so quickly? God, it really does depreciate quickly, doesn't it? Okay, anyone... Oh my god. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. We are looking okay. And then where is everyone? Tools. Yep. Assistants. On a break. Okay, and how's the staff room looking? How's the staff... God, I got how I move my cameras. Here we go. That's looking fine as well. There isn't big queues or anything. We are fine. The toilets aren't looking too busy. Yeah, we're looking alright, aren't we? And for what I've researched, I think to get a second star, you need to get 1 star at another museum. Yes, that's what we did. So we did the Ghost Museum and got that up to 1 star. And then it told us to come back here and get to 2 stars. And I think, and I might be wrong, behind my head here, there's this exhibit Enlightenment. Here we go. Complete the objectives to progress your museum towards the next star rating. And the last thing we need to do on it is get 760 total buzz, and we're currently on 757. So what I'm trying to do is complete some of the fossils to get that last bit of buzz. So that's why they've gone off on an expedition. So hopefully complete one of these 2 fossils, and then that should give us the last little bit of buzz we need to get that extra star. And then I don't know if we're then going to go to another museum or what. I don't really know. But hopefully this is about to arrive and will be what we need. We'll find out. If not, we may need to take them off for another little hunt for stuff. I'm going to have to get more water in a minute. Finally gets into the game. Be right back, guys. I need to get some water. It's all down here. It's just hiding behind my head. It does tell me like how to do it, and which is good. It kind of gives you like you need to do like all these different bits and bobs. Because otherwise I'd have no clue. I would have got nowhere. Right, what's in this crate? Is this what we need? Open crate. Is this what we need? Yeah, it is what we need. Good stuff. And that gave us the extra buzz we needed. So, what do we need to do? Oh, here we go. On our current route through the Bone Belt, it's a straight shot to Bigfoot Gardens, home to some intriguingly feisty flora. But standing in our way is the Last Woods, and for that we're going to need a botany expert. You can find the exact expert you need without waiting for the right applicant by putting in a job ad at the hiring menu. That wasn't even enough. There's more stuff to do to get to this next star rating. Oh, you got me there. I thought that was all I had to do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to hire some staff. And advertise for a botany expert. Cheeky. Cheeky. I guess then we'll need to decide. where to put the botany stuff. Like, do we want to put it in this new building? Or do we want to put it in this little area up here? We could just put it up here. Keep it all in one building for now. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how many more exhibits we end up having, right? Do we need to put like extra ticket stuff over here, or is it all in one ticket? I would guess it's all in one ticket. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? So we're waiting for that botany expert. Here we go. So we're going to hire them because we need someone. And then I guess we need to go back into here now and then go, where was it? Was it this one? No, it was this one. Here we go. So set up expedition, autofill, give them a first aid kit, send them off to that, and then clear the obstruction at Last Woods. Okay, so hopefully this will do that. So we'll keep them for that. Is the person doing their training? Have they finished their training? Have you finished your training? That's the guests. That's not what I need. Who was it that I stuck? Yeah, they have finished their training. Okay, cool. Is it worth training someone else? Oh god, you're now unhappy with your pay? Okay. A representative from the Department of Culture is arriving for your yearly inspection. Okay, that's no worries. I'm not afraid. I'm not concerned. Is anyone else having any problems with their salaries at the moment? No, we are good. We are okay. It looks like your expert picked up an illness on that last expedition. Illnesses are more serious than injuries and can't be cured in the staff room. Staff will recover from some illnesses over time, but others require medical attention. The path is clear to Bigfoot Gardens, but you could double back and heal your staff at Remedial Springs. Okay. Injuries and illnesses are different types of expedition ailments. Each type of expedition ailment is treated in a different way. While some illnesses pass with time, others remain until the staff member receives medical attention. Injuries can be treated in the bandage box, in the staff room, but illnesses require an expedition to Remedial Springs. So I guess we need to do that, huh? Well, let's open this. Oh, staff XP. Okay, cool. So they're unwell, are they? Not you. You're not the one that's unwell. So I guess we need to start expedition and go where? Was it Remedial Springs? Staff with illness. And then send them off to that so they can get better. That's not a problem. So who else should I train in the meantime then? Open training menu. You're also doing a tour. Should I give you tour training? Or survey skills? That could be good. Oh, that could also be good. Let's do that one. There we go. I knew global warming was bad, but the permafrost was hiding ancient diseases. You never know what's hiding in these sort of things, do you? You can uncover all sorts of stuff in all of these kind of remote areas. There's like it's a whole own little kind of world, isn't it? There's no one at the coffee kiosk. Oh, that's a problem. There we go, it's fixed. We're fine. We're doing okay for staff at the moment. We're kind of like at this weird point where we're trying to kind of get to the next step, but there isn't too much to do in between. Which is fine, it's not a problem. But it's kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do sort of thing. It was nice, but nothing in particular happened. That's fine. That's not a negative experience. And people are still happy with the value on this. Maybe we could be a little bit more cheeky. Like, what if I do 5 more on that and see if people are happy with that? Let's give that a go. The second museum gave you more experience, so now you have more ideas for the first one. That's true. That's true. I've just got to decide what to put where, because obviously we've got this whole space now, which I made far too big, and also very uncreative in shape. But that's fine. We could just have a big old square and just make it look interesting on the inside. I'm sure I'll get more used to... Why is there vomit over there? I'm sure I'll get more used to like these building tools over time. I still made a decent looking entrance though, so it's not all bad. Rewards, open crate. What do you get from this? Oh, just XP. That's fine. So we'll claim that.
Guests are reminded not to make this about them.
So does that mean the new place is open now? Completed expedition to Bigfoot Gardens. I'm guessing so. So when that helicopter comes back, we'll set them off to Bigfoot Gardens and get that done. Okay. So start expedition. Where are we? Is it over here? Here we go. Security guard. Interesting. So we're going to send you... What security guard should we send? Happy thoughts. Oh, it recovers from injuries faster. So maybe it's worth sending one of these guys. I'm going to send you. And do our first aid kit, of course. Only one ticket booth for the whole area. It just marks the entrance. Cool. I thought that would make sense. But I just thought I'd double check just in case somehow there was something different going on. Why can't I start this? Oh, because I've not added this guy. There you go. Detailed, start.
Receive training to be less useless and more useful.
And what I'm going to do is, while this is going, I'm going to quickly go into there, go into here,
To the expedition team.
grab... Where is it? They're not the ones. Where are they? Here we go. I'm going to quickly slap this on my forehead. I'm going to be... Oops, I'm small now. There you go. I'm going to be super duper quick. But, yeep. I do need to grab some water, so I'm just going to slap that on my forehead. And then when I come back, the expedition should be nearly done. So, be right back. Super duper quick. I'm going to mute my microphone. Stop shrinking. Let me mute my microphone and I'll be like a minute. I'll be super fast. There's no point in going to the BRB screen.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's time for factual opposites. Let's turn the truth upside down just to see what happens. This is from Luther in the Krakenbush sewers. If you play the cheesy Gubbins advert in reverse, you can clearly hear undead spirits saying, Sneebug Yeesish. Let's hear that now. You can't deny it. He's onto something. What does that mean? I'll stay on this end. See if I can figure it all out. After this.
I have returned. I am back with more water. I've been chugging through my water like crazy at the moment. Right. Eat. The expedition's barely done. Now this is still smaller than usual, isn't it? My Stream Deck currently isn't plugged in. I'm going to plug it in because it has a hotkey for my positions and I can't remember the hotkey. Give me a second. Because I had to move some stuff around. Now I don't have enough USBs, so I need to put the dock back in. Not the dock, the expander, the thing with the extra ports. I need to plug that back in. There we go. And I'm going to go and I'm going to go. Oh, that was close. I wasn't too far off. Okay. So, oh god, my earphones. My earphones. They're all tangled. Because I just dropped them to the floor. Because I do not look after my things. Right, here we go. So we're still making profit. Our health inspection was very, very good. Good stuff. How are we doing in terms of prices of things? Oh, that's good value now. So that means I can increase the costs, is what you're saying. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. And then we're going to see if they're happy with it. Because if they're saying good value, we may as well increase the prices. We're a business here. We are a capitalistic business. Squeeze them for every penny. We've got to make that profit. Got to make that moolah. Let's see. Is there any cool stuff I can get now? I've got more of these like K credits, whatever they're called. Let's have a look. Dino bin. How do I get the dino bin? Unlocked with enlightenment. What does that mean? I want a dino bin. What's next? You add a card swipe for the bathrooms. Oh, I crossed the line at charging for bathrooms. I don't think anywhere should charge for bathrooms. And it really winds me up when places do. I don't think it should be allowed to. Not just because it's like people need to use the bathroom, but some people have conditions like IBS, things like that, where they need to have easy access to bathrooms, and now you're charging them for them. And like some of them only accept cash as well, and it's like I don't carry around coins with me all of the time in case I need the bathroom. I remember in London when... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I know that train stations in the UK now, it's all free for all of the bathrooms on the National Rail network. So any train station that has a bathroom, they're now free to use, which is good. I agree with that. But like, there's so many places where they charge... I think the biggest charge I've ever seen for a bathroom was £1, like a quid. And I'm like, what do you mean? You want me to pay a quid to go to the bathroom? I will go to McDonald's and I will find a free bathroom there. I'm not paying a quid. But that's like, some people will have to pay that quid but they can't wait anymore. And I'm like, that's not right. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. They shouldn't charge for bathrooms. Poo tax. Getting punished for needing the bathroom, so unfair. Thick hedge, bordered oak tree, brick planter, orb hedge, tulips. I mean, for the botany area, we're going to need some plants, aren't we? There's more rocks. I guess we'll wait a bit longer before we try unlocking some of those. Family, oh, that means more enlightenment. That's not going to be that. Oh, that's from this thing, isn't it? We need like duplicate stuff for it. Charging for bathrooms or water should be illegal. Yeah, I think I'm pretty agreeable with that. Like, if you want to charge for bottled water, fine, but there should always be a free source of water available, like a water fountain or something. Like, because people need water, so there should be a free place to fill up bottles or to get a drink if you need it. But then if you then choose to take that next step up and buy a bottle of water, that's for you to decide, sort of thing. Because some people just don't like drinking tap water, right? Which is fair enough, that's their prerogative, but as long as it's been offered to them. Obviously in some countries it's different where you can't drink the tap water, but in the UK you can drink the tap water. Though I do filter mine now. I've become one of those people, and it does make a difference. The amount of water I've been getting through. Ooh. You don't think there should be charges for bottled water either? I can definitely see the argument. But I'm like, I have to kind of have a compromise somewhere, don't I? So I'm like, as long as there's free water available. I'm going to pop that there. Oh, does this need to have cold temperature? Needs warm temperatures. Okay, let me pause quickly. You may have noticed that your new botany exhibit has a requirement, no? Okay then, failing to meet an exhibit's requirement will cause it to degrade faster and may have disastrous consequences. You only use tap water for showering and food boiling. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I do drink tap water, but now I have one of those filter jugs, so I drink filtered tap water. One of those, it does look like one of those stinky plants, doesn't it? Man-eating plants are accustomed to hot and humid environments. Buy a heater and mister to keep your blooming buffoon comfortable. So I guess we kind of don't want it near the ice exhibit. So this kind of answers our question, doesn't it? So I guess we'll start making this into like the plant area. So what do we need over here then? We need a mister, which is fine. How big of an area does that? Okay, I see. So if we put one here and one here, and then I'll move that one. So we're going to have to kind of, and then we need a heater, don't we? Heater. But it needs to be a bit closer than that. Is that heating? See, I don't like how these things look is the problem. So that's not close enough. I put it in a very weird place, but I want it to be there because it's kind of like an entrance thing. That kind of works. Kind of. I mean, I guess we could. I'm just trying to think. I want to hit everyone with the snail. It's the only thing we've got in the room. We don't want to like make it too like far into the building, do we? Instead of typical grubbiness, botany maintenance is monitored by plant health. If a plant's health reaches 0%, the exhibit will die and need to be sold. Botany experts will water exhibits to keep them healthy. Now you know how to keep botany alive, we can focus on finding the best quality specimens. A point of interest survey level indicates how well we know the area. A high survey level increases the chances of finding top quality exhibits. Speed up the survey process by equipping your expedition team with a survey scanner cargo item, which can be made in the workshop. Okay. So, I'm just trying to think. Because what we could do instead, because we're going to need like new stuff in here, because this is basically a whole new building, right? So we're going to need like a new staff room. We're going to need like a new gift shop, like things like that. So I'm just trying to think. What's going to be the best thing to do here? Because if I set up some rooms, I might then be able to figure out kind of how I want things laid out, if that makes sense. Snack table. And water cooler. I will arrange this properly, but let's just get it all in for now. Botanical bin. Now we've got a botanical bin. And then maybe like a window here for when they're like healing. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, we could get like stuff for the office. Increases happiness. That might be worth unlocking. So I'm going to put a little TV in here. And then, ooh, can I grab this and move it like up here? There you go. And then, plant, because everyone likes a plant. Clocks, because clocks are important. And then that's that room done for now. We can stick a rug in there though. Why not? Have a rug. Enjoy a rug. There you go. Okay. So that's fine. And then we need, let's see. We're going to need like a new train. Well, we probably don't need a new training room and stuff. We're probably all right without a training room. But we can put a new gift shop in here. And I think that would make sense. So we're going to put a gift shop in here. Put the door on this side. Yeah, put the door on this side. And then we need to set up our cashier. Okay, plushies. Botany plushies. Onesie stand. Yes. Onesies. I would totally buy a onesie. Okay, cool. And then we've got, of course, a bin for cleanliness. Where do I want to put these windows? I'm going to do window, 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 window. There you go. What else do we want in this shop? Speakers could be good. Speakers could be good. Ambient speakers. Okay. Okay. Books. So we're going to do a botany bookshelf. And we're going to do a general bookshelf. And that should be okay for that for now. I've got to do the botanical bins. They're so fun. But now we've got those set up anyway. Decorations. Let's see. Botany banner, absolutely. Or like an archway. Oh, the archway could be cute. Let's do one of those because they don't take up an awful lot of space. So that'll be good. And then maybe like outside, we could put like columns around the shop kind of entrance. That could be cute. Does that look cute? It doesn't look horrible, so I will take it. So that room's now also sorted. Now, this gives us a bit more to work with because we've got some stuff kind of going on. So I can move that a bit further up now. And then we've got the misters. We know the misters were doing all right. Maybe if I move... Hey there, Motive. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. I do promise that I intend to try and do a celebration stream. I just lost track of my days. If I can get like plans with friends for this weekend, I'll try to do it this weekend. If not, it will need to be a next week sort of thing. But watch this space. I will try my best. How are you doing though? I hope you're doing good. Because I know we spoke about it last time and I was kind of saying I don't know if I should really bother celebrating it, but a couple of you guys seemed a bit offended by me saying that, so I will try to celebrate it. I appreciate you thinking it's worth celebrating. Hey there, Biggles, how you doing? You would be invited. How are you doing though? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Oh, I want that, but I don't have enough kadoosh. Well, I'm going to have to wait until I get some more kadoosh. I will get some. I will get kadoosh. Oh, we can do the walls and stuff. Of course we can. Do we have like any grassy ground? Anything that looks grassy? Yes! We got grass. We got grass. Yeah! Perfect. That's what I want. That's what I want. Tired from work today, but overall pretty decent. Oh, I hope you had an okay day at work and get lots of rest as well. Today's race was so interesting. It's a shame I had my mic off during the stream. Some people made some questionable moves. Oh, it would have been good to get the reactions from them. Definitely. I hope you had a good time with the race though. So what am I trying to do here now? I guess I need to sub some extra bits. Like for example, we're going to need a bathroom. So I should set up a bathroom, shouldn't I? Where should I set up the bathroom? I guess over here for the time being, huh? We don't need a supermassive one because it's not going to have very much in here at the moment. But if we can get like a good little row of toilets and then a good little row of sinks. I think there should be one sink per toilet. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure as long as there's a sink free, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like there should be a sink per toilet. Oh, a hand dryer would be good. It's only 10 kadoosh. Let's get a hand dryer in here. Just a couple of those. There you go. And then a bin as well. Always a bin. Always a bin. And then that looks fine, I think. I think you don't want to put a rug in a bathroom. That's kind of gross. You could put a plant in the bathroom. I don't see much point. A clock could be good though. I'll put a clock in. Because sometimes you just need to know the time. There we go. Right, so we've got a bathroom now. We've got a bathroom. What else might we need? For now, I'm guessing we're kind of okay. I know this is an awful lot for one plant, but I think it'll be worth it. So we're going to resume this.
Almost over, but my brain is still firing.
We've got a new sticker. What's the health on this looking like? It's looking okay.
Really
it's going down though, so it may be worth hiring an extra botanist, because then we'll have an extra one every time one goes off on a tour. So let's send an advert for that. There's no one over here at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But there will be people over there soon. But we can start off a new expedition once we get that staff. I'll wait until we got the staff member.
Staff look like they need some training.
Staff look like they need some training. Let me check, because the staff aren't very happy at the moment. Is there anything on fair value? Everything's on fair value except for the new staff. So we'll keep the oh, that's bad value. Shrink it down. Let's shrink it down a little bit then. Let's go like that. There you go. Oh, of course we could put a coffee kiosk. Why did I lose so much money last month? Probably because I built the buildings. That's probably why. Okay. Probably because I built the buildings. How is my staff feeling? Right, you're very unhappy. Let's stick you back on the orange. You're very unhappy. Stick you back on the orange. Anyone else unhappy? Anyone else unhappy? You're unhappy. Get you on the orange. Anyone else? Nope. Okay.
Attention. There may not be enough information stands.
Investment, Newline. Stockholders won't be happy. You gotta make investments to make profits. You won. Congratulations. That's 25 wins on my side. And if I am at 326 points in the championship, 92 points ahead of second place. That's awesome. So nice leeway in that. Hiring. I'm gonna hire you. Put you straight into here. Please go over here and restore this plant. Please go and restore the plant. I hired you for this. That's not restoring the plant. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please restore the plant. Thank you. What the heck? Right, so that now means we can send off the exhibit again. We do have someone. So start exhibit. Rewards. Okay, so we've still got an undiscovered thing. So I guess we could just go back there, right? So I'm going to... So they're going to be better, but they're good for the restoration as well. Maybe I'll send them. And then I'll send them. And then we'll add a first aid kit, do a detailed one. 17 consecutive wins. Congratulations. Now how's this plant looking? Much better. Okay, cool. But we know we got the other botanist we can assign to it if we need to, which is not a problem. So we've got a new exploration botanist because they've got better stuff, like skills for the exploration. Now we've got this empty space though that we're going to have to deal with, but that's not a problem. We also need... Did a clown just jump out of that plant? Sure. Oh, of course, yeah, I haven't put donation thingies. You want donations? Please give money. I'm going to put it right in the doorway. Please give money. And then, let's see. We can do a little bit of decorating. So here is a little informational poster. And then, what else? Chairs are always good. Let's get some of these in here. Put one there. Because they might get tired from the walk over, right? So we're going to put a little couple corner benches in there. And then, what else can we do for decoration? Let's see. Of course, we have the coffee kiosk, which we don't want to put by the bathroom. We've made that mistake before. I'm just going to keep it at the front for now. We can always put it somewhere else if we need to. I might need to hire an extra assistant, but that's fine. Speaking of, free water. I'm going to stick that over here for now in the corner. And then a couple of vending machine options as well, of course. Where's going to be the best place for those? I guess around the corner for now, right? Just do a little bit like one of each. I could put the water fountain near it. It can stay there for now though. And we are going to need a bin. Where are my bins? Botany bin. There you go. Botany bin. And I'll put one next to the coffee stand as well. Okay. So now we've got some more money making bits and bobs. And then we just need a bit more decoration around our new plant, don't we? So we can... let's see. See, I wish I could put it there by the door, but I can't. And that's annoying. That's so annoying. Do I have any more botany decorations? I do, but I don't have the kadoosh. I mean, I've got 190 kadoosh. So what would I want? I don't really want a tree. I want like a bush. There's that really nice looking one, but I don't think I've got enough currency for it at the moment. What else can work in the meantime? We just need a bit of decorating around it, don't we? These work. They make sense. It's flowers around flowers. There is method to the madness. And then... I'll do for now until I unlock some more bits and bobs. I can unlock that one. That one's only 5 Kadoosh. And it's the same colour. There you go. So we've got some decorations around that now. I need the dino rubbish bin. I do need the dino rubbish bin. Where is the dino rubbish bin? Where is the dino bin? I need some more enlightenment first. So I'm going to have to get like a duplicate kind of fossil and then do research on it. And then I can get the dino bin. We've already got some decoration around this now. Buzz bonus near a prehistory playground. Why do you want a prehistory playground near you? I can do that. But that's like quite annoying. Because it will not fit in like the situation we've got going on. I'm also going to have to research it, aren't I? Okay, I can do that though. I can research that. Okay, so let me go. I'll start a prehistory project. It's fine. I can do it. And then we need to hire an extra assistant, don't we? So assistant. You shall do. I'm going to plop you at the coffee place. Press play. And then there should hopefully be someone qualified coming over here soon. Let's check.
This season, the second
Star.
Sunday after St. Barbara's Day in most cooperating cinemas. Roderick Cushing.
Overview. Was it assistants or janitors? Janitors. Someone's going over to it. That's no problem.
Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
Okay. So we've got potential money-making options over here now. We've got money-making options over here now. I mean, I could add an extra shop, like, in this space, couldn't I? I could do that. Should I do that? Like, with a bit of everything in there? I could. The space is there, isn't it?
But they're not anymore.
So it'd be silly kind of not to use it. So we could just do, like, an extra small shop. Because we haven't got the prehistory onesies yet. So this could just be, like, another onesie store, can't it? So we could do, like, get your onesies here. And then can the books fit? Oh, they can if they go there. We're squeezing them in. We're squeezing them in. Can the plushies fit? Oh, they can if we stick them there. This one's a tiny shop. I probably should have done a big window, huh? Can I get rid of that window? Yes. Let's put a big window in. And then can I get one of these in? Oh, I'm really squeezing in whatever I can. Okay. Okay. Does that mean we need an extra assistant now? We might need an extra assistant. Oh, there's a big queue on this one. Uh-oh. Everyone wants the onesies. Wait a second. Wait a second. So if I pop this, like, over here instead. Edit this room. Edit this room. Put an extra kiosk in there. And then I am definitely going to have to hire extra staff then. So, complete room. Hire staff. Assistant. Pop you into here. Why won't you fit? There you go. And then, does this one have staff yet? Maybe not. We can always fire them. Let's hire an extra one. We're just going to hire you. Takes longer breaks. That one's alright. That's not too bad. So I'm going to pop you in here. But I think I've popped this the wrong way round. There you go. So you work in the small shop, okay? Cool? Cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. I know you're stuck in the shelves, but look at the line. Look at the line! Go over here. Why? Why won't you go on the till? Now you're going to the till. Oh, you annoying person. Okay. So you're doing your research. We've got the extra shop over here. What's everyone thinking about the prices? Unknown value on the plushies at the moment. That's fine. I need someone to buy a onesie. That's what I need. I need to see what people are thinking about the onesies. Welcome back, Beef. Welcome back. And how long until that comes back? It's got a bit longer on it. Okay. Why would you walk on the plant? Why would you do that? Maybe we need an extra security guard in here.
Museum staff may not listen to the radio while working.
Well, so you're leaving there. There's someone in there. Which store needs staff? And they're all okay. Someone's already gone in there. That's not a problem. Gate the plant. Probably should gate the plant, right? I tried to do that before and it wouldn't let me have it completely blocked off. I guess because the staff need to be able to get to it. So I just wasn't able to close it off, which is what I wanted to do. Right, so we're going to have a playground next to the toilets. Does that give you? Does that reach you enough? No. How close does this need to be to you? How close does this... Oh, that close. It needs to be that close, huh? Well, we can leave it here for now. We can always rearrange things in a bit. So I'm going to pop it there. Just so it gets the buzz increase. We can always just keep an eye on it. Now, where is my botany expert? Right, so I've called someone over. Hopefully they'll be over soon. Oh, it's eaten someone. Close enough for it to be able to eat people.
Some of you don't know.
Are you in a delightful mood? Glad to hear it. Just about the best thing happened. Not counting tofu streams. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Beef. It's like, have you ever played Theme Hospital and stuff like that? Same concept, but it's a museum instead. What are these clowns about? I don't like them. I don't like them. What's he doing? I guess it's kind of similar to Roller Coaster Tycoon as well, in terms of like the management aspects. Because you got to like manage your staff. I don't like him at all. You got to like manage your staff and things like that. It's not come back yet. See, I don't want to set this up properly yet because I'm like, that's not where it's going to stay. Let's be real. But it needs to be close enough to the plant. So we're going to end up moving everything eventually. It just seems silly to stick it like over here, for example, from the very start. What's he doing? Who are you?
Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Are you just a guest? Are you just a normal guest? No, you are coming out of the flower. Guys. Honks. I don't understand the clowns. I'll leave them to it. I'll leave them to it. I'll leave them to it. Because this exhibit's about to show up. It needs to be close enough to the plant. Are you trying to use the slides? Yeah, to funnel people in. Exactly. So at least they have a good time in the last moments before they die, right? So they go like, wee! And then they die. Is there a queue for this? Is there a queue for this? Oh, there kind of is. Should I make another one of those? Soundstage. Is that something I need to research? Indeed it is. So let's get another soundstage underway. I think in the best of ways, I'm sure. He's doing the hee-hee. He's just being creepy. I don't like them. And they won't stop coming out of the plant. I guess it is a bumbling buffoon, isn't it? It did say. Maybe there should be the other way around for the display. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. We're still making profit. Have people said anything about the prices yet? Good value on the onesies. That means crank them up an extra bit. I need to mute myself for a second. Give me a moment. Sorry, I needed the cough. We still don't know about the plushies for the botany or the botany books. Or the botany onesie. Okay. Are people just not buying the botany stuff? They are though, because it's like there, right? And he's wearing a onesie. People are buying the one. There's no way people aren't buying the onesies. Right, now what stuff? They've already been replaced. Okay, cool. You've had quite the cough lately, or I hope you feel better soon. I think I've just been talking for a very long time. We've spent the whole first hour of stream just talking. So I think it's been a lot more consistent on the talking. Also, our person is ill. So we need to send them off to get fixed. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, that's another one that's going to eat people. Okay.
It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
I'll go and place it. Where am I going to place it? I guess just there for the time being. And I'm going to pause so it doesn't lose all of its health. Right, the humid stuff isn't close enough. So if I stick this... this is where the problem's going to start, isn't it? Right, if I move all of these along... No, I don't think you can put fences up, because I think there needs to be a gap so that the staff can get to them to restore them, is my understanding. So I think you can't completely block it off. I guess they want you to see the funny animations as well. The word fixed has many meanings. What do you mean? Right, so that's okay now. Do these. So that reaches that. I guess I'll put it here and then it reaches all of them. And then, what do you need for Buzz? Near any botany exhibit. Isn't this a botany exhibit? Are you not close enough to this botany exhibit? You do not need to be that close. Right, how close do you need to be? Are you still close enough? Right, that's going to have to do then. You're close enough for now. So fuzzy. So fuzzy. Yeah, there isn't much decoration, I do agree. So let's see. I heard there's museums that turn their workers into dino nuggets once their productivity decreases past a certain threshold. Well, you're saying whenever I buy dino nuggets, they're made out of museum staff who haven't been doing enough work. Is that what you're saying? I don't know how I feel about that. How do I feel about this dino nugget situation? Okay, that's reaching that, so that's fine. Decoration. Oh, dehumidifier. We don't need that yet, but that'll be good. We just need decoration stuff, don't we? And I need to do the grassy ground as well. Can I change? Oh, yes, I can. Good stuff. Does that look okay? It looks okay enough. It looks okay enough. And then I need to do floors. Grass floor. There we go. Yeah, I'm not liking this layout at all at the moment, but it's just getting us started and then we can wiggle stuff around. You are what you eat. Will dino nuggies make you an unproductive worker? Just put up a warning sign saying the museum takes no... That's what we need to do. We need to put like signs up and make them sign waivers and like things like that, right? Grassy ground. Let's get eaten by carnivorous flora on the grassy ground. We've got to make it on theme. A chill gardening corner, or like a rest place where there's like plants and stuff. That could be cute. That could be fun. I think I need to figure out just this entire space, right? But I think I need more things there to be able to figure it out. I think that's the situation here. But at least it has the right climate now. Has no one come to check on this? Right, I've called them. We need to send this person to the remedy place, don't we? Where's the remedy place? Staff with illness, auto fall. Off you go. You go and get better. That is fine.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're
I'm just trying to
listening
think.
Digging Deeper. where we delve into the world.
To be
of
fair, to start
archaeology,
with, this
science,
front
the
bit can stay
unexplained,
kind of
and
emptier, can't it?
otherworldly
And then we can
cattle.
kind of like expand
In
out
today's
into
show,
here as time goes
are
on.
we on the brink
So
of
maybe we should
discovering a
start it
new
like, I'm just
species?
trying to
We
think.
are,
Maybe we should
according
start
to
it like,
Professor Carly Cauliflower Jones from the Institute of Undereducation. and
maybe if
author
I
of-
pause this for a second. Because I think I just want like a better situation with this freaking dino slide. And I don't know where to put it. Like, I don't want it like behind the toilets. But it's kind of like a rest area sort of thing, isn't it? Really. But this exhibit really wants to be near it. So I'm a bit like... Is that close enough? Yes. And then this one wants to be near this one. But how near? Like, is this still near enough? Is that still near enough? No. So how near does it need to be? Is that near enough? Apparently that's near enough. Okay, so if I... I guess leave it that way for now. I'm just trying to think. Is that near enough to this one? Yeah. How far away can it be? Like if I go... That's still fine. Is that still fine? That's still fine. That's no longer fine. Okay, so we can get a level of distance. So I can kind of try and make this a bit more of like a specified area. Give me a second, sorry. Sorry, my throat's messing with me. Hey there, Sarah, how you doing? Hat. Indeed, the hat. And thank you for the hydrate. I was about to take a sip. A spring? I've never been to one of those. Yeah, I want to go to something like that. I don't know why, but your museum is reminding me of a Princess Peach's castle. There is more to it. There's all of this as well. I promise there's more. It's not just this. I will take another sip though. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just so at least now I can kind of make this a bit more of a committed space, right? So let's see what we can do about this. Glass partition. So that looks nice, but I don't have the enlightenment for it. Should I do... Yeah, something like this. So if I kind of... I can't... Do I want it further up? Do I want it further up? Probably, right? Because otherwise it's going to make the staff room a little bit awkward to get to. So if I do it like this... And then now you don't like it because you're not near the thing you want to be near. So now you're happy with it again. Okay. So if I go onto here, grab this partition, and then kind of do like a... Something like that. And then kind of like that. And then like that. Just to kind of separate it a little bit. Oh, so we'll change the floor and whatnot. And then kind of like maybe stick up some benches and things. I don't really know. What sort of ground should we put there though? Dirt floor? We could do a dirty floor. Should we do a dirt floor? Oh, I can't do diagonals. Are you kidding me? I want to do... Oh my god, that's going to bug me so much. No, no, I want a diagonal. Oh, I like the space. I can do diagonals. How do I do diagonals? How do I do? Use the line tool? Ah, I see. What if I go... How does line tool work? Perimeter placement. Line placement. Triangle. Ah, wait. Beep. Beep. Ha ha ha. There you go. I can fix these bits in a bit then. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's alright, don't worry, we figured it out. It's all good. Figured it out. I can fix it. It's okay. It's okay. I do need to fix this gap up here though. There you go. So if I go back onto floor, drop a tool, triangles, boop, boop. I'm fixing it. I can totally fix it. Look how much I'm fixing it. Look how much children do yearn for the dirt. And to be honest, it fits the dinosaur very, very well. It's very on point. It's very on topic. It's very on brand. I do need to make it a bit more of an area though, but we've got the vending machines and I can set up some seats and some plants. Hey there, Tori, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you all had a lovely stream. I hope you enjoyed Monster Hunter. How are you doing though? And thank you for the anniversary wishes. Is it your anniversary as well, Tori? Dom was saying before. But no, welcome. We're doing obviously more 2 Point Museum because I don't have a problem and I can stop at any time. Because I completely forgot my anniversary was today or around today, so I haven't planned anything. But I want to try and plan something for the near future. So we're just hanging out for the time being. So if you want to stick around, love for you to chat. But Tori, if you need to raid and run, I entirely understand. Be sure to look after yourself. It is happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! It was lots of fun. You did lots of progress today. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, big happy anniversary. How many years is it for you now then? This will be the 3rd anniversary for me. Thank you, Tori. Hey there, Mirage. Welcome on in. It's 3 years for you as well. That's hilarious. We started like at the same time. This is my affiliate anniversary. So I started streaming in April 3 years ago and then got affiliate around this time of year 3 years ago. We are like twins. Isn't that funny? That's so funny. I'm just trying to... These plants are really, really fuzzy. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's stick up some ambient speakers. Why not? Let's do some benches. I should probably put it like inside the thing, right? I could put some out and I'll put some in. Oh, they're wonky. Oh God, they're wonky. They're wonky. This is gonna bug me. Actually, let me grab a corner bench. Can I change the colour of these? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you could change the colours. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yes. That's so much better. This changes everything. It really does. I think I want like a lighter green though. A bit more like that. It's like no different. Look, it feels different to me. It feels different to me, okay? Oh God. Okay. So let me get rid of some of these. This changes everything. I can make these benches green as well. Wait. I didn't even realise. Where's the benches? Boop, 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 boop. They are different. Go away. They are different. Bright green benches it is. Go on then. Bright green. And we're both blue bunnies. True. What was in the air this time 3 years ago? That's so weird. Great minds think alike. Welcome to the Tofu Streaming Museum. On your right, you can see her first clip. Oh God, imagine my first clip. Coincidence? I think not. The wonky chairs were bugging me. I need to fix those wonky chairs, but this is definitely a game changer. Let's see. Can we fix? I guess now we've got one in the corner. We don't really need anything too crazy, right? So maybe I'll just kind of extend this one. And then, why is that wonky? Is that still wonky? No, it's not. I'm overthinking. Absolutely. Go and get some dinner. Thank you again for the raid. Much appreciated. Take care. And then get another corner. There you go. So everyone's sitting back to back of each other because everyone loves that. Everyone loves sitting with their back to someone. That makes them very, very comfortable. They're really into it. And then let's try and do some decoration pieces, shall we? Oh, I want the archway. I can do the archway. I can make the archway work. Wait a second. I can't make the archway work. Look, guys. The archway meets with the fences, okay? They meet together. Don't question it. Hey there, Sheikah. You have a different blue rabbit now. Welcome on in. I do hope you're doing good. Welcome. the rabbit has been replaced with a different rabbit because Tori needed to get dinner. Right, so we got the chairs. Pretend that archway works, okay? Now I'm even more of a rabbit. Perfect. And what if Nimona was a bunny and said, wow, it's such a coincidence that I was also a bunny. Too many bunnies. Not enough bunnies. Not enough bunnies. We need windows. We need windows. Windows are needed. That looks good. And then a couple over here as well. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we've got some windows. I know they're wonky. It's not that deep. We're okay. It's all right. Don't. Oh, it's kind of bugging me. It's not all right. It's not all right. It's not all right. Is that a bit more centered? You know what? It's just gonna look weird. I don't think we can make this work. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about it too much. I want to make this kind of like an activity rest area. So I guess with that, I can move the vending machines over here. Because this is like the rest spot, isn't it? So I'm going to move the vending machines over here. We will put a water fountain up, because of course we will. And I guess I could do a workshop thing for the interaction station. I know we've got the sound stage currently being done. So we can also do that. We've got our bin. That's nearly finished. That's great. I just need to make this a bit more organised over here before I kind of open everything back up. So let me get back to flooring. Flooring. Whoop. Yep. Okay. And then I guess these are the new homes for these for now. It's not perfect, but it's just going to have to do. We'll rearrange it in the future. So grassy floor. Grassy. Oopsies, that's not what I wanted. It's fine, I'll fix it in a second. I'll fix it in a second. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. It's fine. It's fine. Hey there, Animatastic. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. Hope you're doing well. Carrot. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Hey there, Autumn. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. So we're going to put these back down here, move our flowers back over here, and then we can at least get this up and playing again, because obviously we've got stuff that's like in the works at the moment. So this can go here because it covers all of that, and this can go here because it just works for between both of them. Not ideal, but it does the job for the time being. Maybe I should move the coffee place over into this area as well, into like the rest break sort of area. So we'll do that. The bin, I'll just leave it over here because it's just good to have bins, and we still need a water fountain, don't we? Water fountain, water fountain, water fountain. Where can we put it? Where can we put it? It can go there. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to get this going,
Of flower boxes and
then we're still making profit. How's everyone thinking of the prices? Is no one buying the onesies? There still says unknown value on them.
Here's something to get you in the mood.
Same with the botany plushie. Are some of the things kind of just blocked off so people can't buy them? Or are people just choosing not to buy them? Because they're buying that. It just needs more space? Is that what's going on? Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know if that's what's happening. Same with over here. Because people are going into this shop, but they're not buying it. What if I just sneak it back a little bit? Is that the problem? I don't really know. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh. The plant's dying. Well done, okay, so we're going to pop this here, and then we've got the humidifier thingies. That one covers both of them anyway, but I'll pop the other one like over here. So is the heat okay for both of them now? Yes, cool. And then we'll need to, the health's fine on that. The health isn't so good on that. We'll need a cool earth expert over. Okay. It's so cool you're having an affiliate anniversary. I really look up to me. Oh, Beef! Hopefully there'll be a few more of them, huh? No, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's weird to me to think it's been 3 years. that I've managed to keep this going for 3 years. Obviously, I know there's obviously been lulls and ups and downs and whatnot, and things aren't as consistent as they had previously been at the moment. Oops, didn't know I could move that. Didn't know I could move that. There we go. But sometimes life is like that, isn't it? I'm still around. That's kind of the main thing. Right. So we got both of those now. Oh god, that's a big one! Holy heckums. Why is that such a big thing? Run a tour containing 2 man-eating plants. We're rating over 3.0. I do not know what that means. Display a prehistory exhibit providing free knowledge. Okay, so I think we need to go back to some of the prehistory stuff and get... Oh, this is a whole extra place that we've not been to yet. And get some stuff that we can research into. But we've not been to this place at all, so I'm thinking... Let us send... a couple of people off on this to get some stuff for the prehistory things, and then we can get duplicates and do some research and increase the knowledge in the prehistory area. It's my understanding. Don't know if I'm right on that. Also, the staff happiness needs to be up as well. I want to do the survey scanner as well. Do I have one of those in my inventory? I do not, so we need to do that as well. So, once that's finished, we'll look into a service scanner. Are we going to need an extra security guard over here? I didn't actually manage to hire one, did I? Right, that can go there as like an extra bit of fun. And then, so I'll do the survey scanner first because we actually do need one of those. So, start that project. Not a problem. We can fit more prehistory stuff in here. We can jig things around a little bit. That's not a problem. So how do I... So that's the knowledge. Yeah, that's the analysis room. So I do need to just get duplicates of fossils that we've already got, which isn't a problem. We can do that. But I thought we'd go and explore the new place first, right? So I've done that first. Has anyone bought a onesie? Why is no one buying the onesies? No one's buying any of the botany stuff, but there's people in the botany store and they've gone to the till. What do you mean? There was a queue. There was like an actual queue. What's going on with this? So look, they're going to the till. They're buying stuff. They're buying things. Look at all the stuff they bought. So why don't we know? What's going on? I don't understand. Call a botany expert. Let's try that again. Where are my botany experts? Where are they? Right, someone's coming to it now. Okay, cool. How's it? Oh, the pay's not looking good. Right, get everyone back in the orange. Back in the orange. I need to get more happiness to this. I might need to get some people into the green instead. But who do I get into the green? Should I do everyone a plus 1%? Because you can't see it, but down here it says that get an average staff happiness of 75%, and we're currently at 66. Staff are people too. They need to have them, and they have their needs. Ensure staff have the time and space to take care of themselves and their needs, with access to food and drink and toilets and a staff room. They have access to those things. Oh, that's done. So I'll wait for that to come back. And then we can send that off. We've still got a small profit. What's this about? What's this about? Why are you humming? Oh, because you could do some training. You could do some training. You want some training? Come on then. You're asking for training. We will give you some training. Which one was it? Was it you? I think it was you. Let's do customer service, shall we? Start training. Why not? And there's still one till in there, so that's fine. That's not a problem. Look at how he walks. God's sake. So stupid. Right. I guess we can get some more ice stuff and just extend the ice stuff into here as well, I suppose. Just keep this whole area as like ice. I guess. I don't know. We're getting these weird leaf guys now, though. What are they? They walk weird. What are you doing? Where's the other one? Look how they walk. Oh, they're like hippies. Is that what's going on? Because they're like doing the peace symbols, aren't they? Is that what's going on? View 10 exhibits in a row with a decoration rating of at least 5. Yeah, we do need to get the decoration a little bit better. But it's alright. It's doing okay. We're making profits.
Still to come,
That's a big old queue for that, huh?
Cauliflower Jones is
I made another one over
discovering a
here.
new species. But first, a segment of the show I like
Is it
to
too
call
far back against the
What's
wall?
Your theory? Where you
No, they can get into
listeners
it.
have a chance
Well,
to
wait,
showcase
can they not get
your
into it?
knowledge to the world. This
Does it need to be a bit
one's
further
from
forwards?
Morris
Is that better?
in Towcap Lane, who postulates that the Earth is neither circular
There probably is more
nor
ice
flat.
decorations I've not
Actually,
unlocked yet. I should give it a look, right? Right, open this up. What have we got? Ooh!
shapes, due to there being four corners of
Ooh!
it.
Where can you... There's no space for you! Oh, God.
Idioms.
Where can I put you? You look so cool. I need to put you somewhere. Let me pause the game. I mean, there is literally a frozen caveman over there, so I know it's a little bit kind of out of the way a tiny bit, but would it work over here? Because there's literally like a frozen caveman man, isn't there? What do you think? Do you think that works, or do you think it's a bit too off theme? Because it all counts as prehistory. I think it works. I think it works. Right, so what's it asking for? Near any prehistory decoration, and obviously there's no decoration around it anyway. Decoration. Prehistory decoration. Let's see. That's a big load of boulders. Look how big those boulders are. Holy heck. Why are they so big? Oh, they're tiny rocks. Wait a second. We can tiny rocks. Are there different options for the super tiny rocks? Oh, there are different options for the super tiny rocks. Wait a second. Super tiny rocks. And then any extra super tiny rocks? Oh, yes, there is. There's lots of little tiny rocks. Oh, I wish I could fit them in there. Sure. That looks so bad. That looks so stinking bad. Wait a second. We can make it look better than this, surely. Oh my god. That looks atrocious. Right, let's see. Let me get rid of all of these rocks. Let me get rid... No, don't want to do that. I'm trying to get rid of the rocks. Okay, those rocks were not working. Let's see. And then... I think people would want to sit here, wouldn't they? I want to go back to the default colour. How do I do that? I don't want it green. Oh no. I guess I could make it like... I don't know. Sure. Oh god, I don't like it. Oh god. Sure. I can change it later. I just need a bench. And green was not gonna work. Is there any like... certain requirements for this? No. Okay. I still need to use decoration, so I've got them completely... What is that mammoth doing? This guy? What is he doing? It looks like he's holding a torch, right? Oh, he's holding a person. I was like meteorites. Oh, wait, so is it meteors are falling? People are running. And this guy's either throwing them or catching them with the help from the mammoth. That's kind of what it's looking like. I'm going to forget to change these things to snow. We just got to accept that. We just got to accept it, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's cool to know that's there. That's not what I'm needing right now, though. I just want the rock closer, but I can't put it closer, and that's really bugging me. Oh, it's really bugging me. I don't like the gap. I don't like the gap. I really don't like the gap. Is there a better option? We definitely need some extra decoration here. Like, would the plant kind of work? Does the plant kind of work? Kind of? Question mark? Question mark? Would these leaves work better? Yes, those leaves work better. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of you, and then I'm going to get another one of you, and I'm gonna pop you over this side. There you go. Should I turn him a little bit? Yeah. There you go. Right, so at least it's got some decorations going on now. I do need to change the floor as well, right? I guess I can make it the same as that floor. Your favourite show. Look, I had to put something there. It looked so boring. I had to do something. Let's see. Okay. And then... Okay. Oops. And now we've got this random strip of floor. Let me fix that. Okay, so we've got this new area kind of coming together. It kind of makes sense. It's all classed as prehistory. It could be worse. I do like that floor though. Okay, I guess we'll press play again. And then the guy was going through training, right?
Ship's silent secret
Okay.
is longer exposure to air for that unique soggy
Then I guess
texture.
if we go back to here, we had this place, didn't we? Which is new stuff. I mean, we could send that one again. That needs a drill, so that's like a whole separate thing. I guess I could do this one again and then find other fossils, right? We still need to find other fossils. So I guess send you off you go.
Buds and spare you your co-workers' grumble.
But then we can fill out this little bit a bit more at least, and then we
Don't
can
tell anyone.
get the extra fossil, put it in the analyzer,
Silently delicious.
and yeah.
Attention.
So we've got staff in
Somebody
there.
think of the children. Thank you.
Won't somebody think of the children? Oh god, the health on both of these is really bad. Cool expert. We might need an extra expert in botany.
Thorough investigation.
Family unfriendly. Let's advertise. We don't really want someone who's going to start like shouting at the kids. We don't want that. We're still making a profit. There's a health and safety inspection. There is a school trip. There's interactive displays. There isn't a cafeteria. There's a vending machine. You're going to have to deal with that. I haven't got kitchens, so I wouldn't be able to set up a cafeteria. So it's going to be E-numbers and sugars and processed food for the little kiddie winkles. All of them E-numbers. So many numbers. New applicants. Come on, give me my applicants. Give me my applicants. Please, someone who won't shout at the children. Right, so we've got these two. So this guy, Globetrotter. This guy's looking like the better option. I'm going to plot him over here. That person's broken. Are you okay over there? Do you need a hand? Oh, you figured it out. Well done. Well done. Good job. Is the person training? They are training. Okay. And then what did we need to... We don't need to do anything in there right now, do we? Why is no one buying the onesies? I don't understand. I don't understand. Because someone's bought this onesie and they said it's good value, so I'm going to crank that one up. But no one's buying like the botany plushes, for example, or the botany books. Are they like hard to get to? No, they're looking at them there. They can get to them there. They're looking at them. I guess maybe not the botany one though, right? I guess they're not looking at the botany one. Is it because it crosses over with the counter? And that's out of stock. Wait a second. Is that what's going on? Are they just unable to access that one? Because of the other counter? I can move that further along. So let me try something. If I move these further along. So now that bookshelf is a bit more like out of the way. I wonder if that'll make a difference. I have no idea. I have no idea at all. We do have a dilemma to deal with. Without a warning or written notice, one of the crew falls a great distance into a deep hole disguised by foliage. Let them climb out, climb down to help, emergency help. We do have survival skills. There you go. The team leap into action, extracting their crewmates and applying the necessary medical aid. Now that's a team. Brill. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay. We still need to increase the happiness of our staff, and I don't really know how to do it. Well, you're very unhappy, so I'm just gonna... Because I don't have a very large profit margin. I have a profit margin, but it's not very big. So it's like there's only so much I can kind of increase the pay by, if that makes sense. Oh, there's a big old queue again. I might need to hire an extra assistant. I've got so many assistants. Globetrotter, loyal, Globetrotter. I mean, you're looking good. I'm going to hire you and pop you in here. That's still got a little bit longer. This needs collecting. Where is my security? There is one available, and all the others are doing donation collections, so someone should be here in a second. There we go. I've called them anyway, just so they're aware. I also missed what that said, so there was something going on and I completely missed it. I didn't read what it said, I just accidentally clicked away from it. There's another one over here, you can use this one. I can see you trying to donate, just use this one over here. Right, please collect the donations, thank you. Do you have security guards or donation collectors? It's pretty much that, right? Can you collect those donations, please? Thank you. We might need to hire some more security guards. The lines on these get super long. Whereas this one's just not being used. So should I just put this one over here for now? Just to help with the queues, and I can always like change it later. Because there's like a queue of five of them, but they're not changing anyways. They're just staying on it. Guys, there's one here. There's a new one here. Do they get full quickly? It kind of depends. On what's nearby. This has a lot of things attached to it, so it gets full quicker, for example, whereas this one's not really getting very full at all. It's only like, because these ones are already there, so that kind of only putting it in for that, if that makes sense. So it does depend. Some don't fill up very quick at all. Do I need another soundstage? Why is the line so long on these sound stages? Do I just need like a line of them? So ridiculous. Right, I need to make the staff happier. I need to make the staff happier. Oh, yours is on red. There you go. Okay. Okay, I've been giving you guys so many pay raises. Be happy. Be happy. Right, this tour's nearly finished as well.
Right. What would you say if
more
I told
donuts
you
and
there was a
pizzas?
new
Well, they've got these
species
ones over
on
here.
Earth, possibly of
And then they've
alien
got
origin?
these
Well,
ones over
that's
here, and they've
what
got the
Professor
TV over
Carly
here as well.
Cauliflower-Jones is
Maybe I need to put
claiming.
another TV
While
in the
out
other
for a country
staff room.
walk,
Maybe that's
she
what I need to
chanced upon
do.
a beast
Because the
that
TV's
was
quite a
slightly
recent
smaller than a
addition.
horse and covered in strange brown and white markings, wearing a
There we go.
metallic
Maybe that will
device
help.
around its neck that emitted some kind of
We'll see if
sonic
that helps with
pulse as it
happiness.
swung back and forth.
nope,
Whatever next,
nope,
the
nope,
creature
save that.
produced a deep,
Save
resonant
that.
mooing sound. Its face resembled a
A jacuzzi? They don't need a jacuzzi. Right, so what have we got? Large foot fossil. We have a foot fossil, but let me send this to inventory for a second. Because the foot fossil we have is this one over here, which is already at epic quality. So, what that means we can do is we can use this one over here. Because it's the same quality in everything. So I'm going to pop it into there. And we'll wait for someone to get over there. There's no rush for it, it'll be alright.
Guests left speechless by an exhibit are reminded to snap out of it.
Everything else is on fair value. Yeah, people just aren't buying these things and I don't know why. Is it like too crowded? Like if I put this more down here, would that make a difference? Does that make a difference? I have no idea. I have got no idea. Mate, you won't believe it. At work they installed a jacuzzi. During breaks I can take a dip and relax. Imagine having to remember to pack your swimming trunks when you go to work in case you decide to use the jacuzzi. That would be quite funny. That would be funny. Obviously we need more stuff over here as well, but that's okay. So, expedition. Oh, it's the other foot, so it was a different one. Oh well, we've done it now, it's fine. We can always go back in and grab another one. Because we do need the enlightenment anyway. So we may as well let that still happen. We can send another one off there and hopefully get another one, right? Let's do that. And worst case scenario, we'll get a duplicate of the other one and then we can just pop that one into the analysis situation instead. So I'm going to send you, I'm going to give you a first aid kit. I know we have the survey scanner, we will do that. Because I'm going to forget. People are wanting training. So who's wanting training? You're wanting training. You're wanting training. You are Cassandra Teeth and you want training. So Cassandra Teeth. And then we're going to train you on... Oh, ghost capture could be good for later on mechanics. Let's do mechanics, because I don't think we've got a mechanic janitor. Oh, we do. Couple of workshops, couple of mechanics. I mean, an extra mechanic won't hurt, will it? Let's do that. So we're going to do mechanics, start training. There you go. Can't say I don't do anything for you guys. I try my best. This place is so full, and this is like all quiet over here. Right, you're off. Farewell, toodaloo. I'm guessing this is the right foot. They were different. I just got confused. That's not a problem. We can get it sorted. We can get it replaced. I'm not too concerned. To be fair, maybe I want to change this floor a little bit. I have set this to fast forward. Let me do this and then go triangle mode. Just to kind of give it a more fancy looking corner situation. There you go. Okay, such a big display. So it's not just a big old square. There you go. That looks a bit better. Hello, Noly, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Just doing a super speedy situation. Oh, there's no staff over there now. Is someone coming along to replace them? I do hope so. I do hope so. People aren't buying these things. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe if I edit this room, get rid of those, because we're already selling a lot of those in the other shop. What if I really concentrate on the onesies like this? Will that make a difference? I wonder. And then over here, what if we... Let me pause for a second. See, people are buying the general books though, so maybe I keep those there. But do I need to like flip this round and like stick it by that wall like that? Would that make a difference? And then I can move the plushies a bit more into the middle. Is that what the problem is? Is it placement? I guess we'll find out. Onesie shop, let's go! Oh, there is a plushie stand as well. We unlocked the dino bin! Yes! Dino bin! Okay. Freaking dino bin, let's go. Okay. So now, where are my dino bins? Dino bin. Right, we've got to replace all of the normal bins. Now need to go because we're upgrading. We're getting dino bins. Let's see. Dino bin. There you go. Where else is there bins? Oh, there's a bin over here. I can see it.
Attention. Donation stands are full of and unable to hold.
Farewell, boring bin. Hello, dino bin. Let me grab another dino bin. Over there as well. Perfect. Oh god, so many bins. Why do I have so many bins? Hey, it makes for a tidy museum. It's worth it.
As shows
Oh no, what did I
this
delete?
one has
Oopsies.
But in a bid to prove it's not how you
I accidentally
start,
deleted
how you
something,
finish,
but I don't...
here's another
Oh, I accidentally deleted that as well.
educational
It's okay, I'll fix it. Okay, dino bin.
That so far this year, 2 Point
Dino
County
bin.
has saved 1.6
Copy
gigawatts of
item.
power through
There you go.
renewable energy sources. Bravo! That's very... Oh, wait, it also says here
Oh, of
that
course I
the
added more because of the
county
health inspection. Of
lost
course I
the
did.
equivalent
Of course I
1.8
did.
gigawatts of energy.
I mean, we
Someone
may
left
as well
the
keep
window
them for the
open for
sake
the
of the
whole
health
February.
inspection, right? So
Proof if anyone needed that the
let's
fight
fully
against
commit
energy waste continues
to the
at
dino
pace.
bins.
That's all for
Stick one
today.
over here.
Join me next time for another
Where else are there any
episode of
bins?
Digging
Any more
Deeper.
bins? I'm probably going to miss one, but as long as we get most of them, we should be okay. Okay, dino bin. That is indeed most of the bins. Okay, cool. We're good. Bathroom bins don't count. They can stay as normal bins. Oh yeah, we got this now. Open crate. Open. So that's another painting for the corner. Oh, but it's pristine. Wait a second. It's better condition than the other one. Let's change these round. So let's do another pause. I'm going to pop this one in our inventory. And then get the pristine one out. That's not the right one. I need the pristine one. Why aren't you fitting? You're literally the same thing. Wait, there you go. Perfect. And then we can pop the other one into here for extra research. Perfect. And then we can send another expedition off to try and find the foot that I accidentally got rid of. Because that is not a problem. I forgot to give them a first aid kit. It's fine. We have a bandage box. It's fine. It's fine.
Pre-recorded announcement. What's it like in the future?
Let's see. Profit. Enough bins. There you go. All of those dino bins paid off. They really like coming to inspect our place. Right, you want some training. Okay, you can have some training. Which one are you? You are Zara Cosmic. Okay. So, Zara Cosmic, Zara Cosmic, Zara Cosmic, Zara Cosmic. What should I give you? What should I give you? You're doing tours. So I feel like it should be tour guidelines because you're doing tours. So we'll do that. Everything's looking okay over here. Has anyone bought these things yet? I've tried moving the displays. People have bought them! Yes! At least they've bought the prehistory onesie. Yes! There you go, they can go up. Still haven't bought a botany plush. That one's not been worked out yet. Or the botany book. So clearly something's going wrong with the placement of things there. Maybe it's worth... Maybe it's worth getting rid of the normal books and giving them, just sticking that in the corner instead. Maybe that will solve the problem. Maybe that will solve the problem. We will find out. Helen Erics, how are you doing? Last exam next Tuesday. Oh, well done for getting through your exams. I'm sure you did great. I hope you're doing okay though. I hope you're not stressing out too much over it. So, what's your buzz situation? Near prehistory hide. Prehistory hide. A specific decoration? Let's see. Can I find that?
Math was chaos, but it will be alright.
Math was chaos, but it'll be alright. It will be alright, I'm sure. All you can do is your best. Thank you for resubscribing though. Thank you for the 21 months. I'm sure you did better than you think you did. I know whenever I did exams, I always thought I did really bad. And then I would get the results back and I'm like, oh, that was actually okay. That was quite a common thing for me. Where is this hide? Am I being silly? Oh, here we go. What? 45 enlightenment. Well, we're not going to get that for a hot minute, let me tell you. You're just going to have slightly lower buzz for a while, okay? That's not a problem though. We will figure it out. It's all good. It's all good. Right, that's going on. Did the training start? Have they been trained? Who was it? It was Zara, wasn't it? Oh, you have been trained. That was quick. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that quickly now. Thank you, thank you. How's everyone thinking about their salaries? No one's in the red. I'll give everyone a little 1%. There you go. Right, so you're nearly done in there. This thing keeps on getting a queue. Keeps on getting a queue. There's 2 of them. Why are you queuing up for one of them? I don't understand. I don't understand. As an adult, I now realise the reason they made us learn that is hard maths was in case we needed it for more advanced studies, so that we could do the more basic stuff easily. I mean, there was a reason for it. I think it also teaches you a way of thinking, right? So it's not necessarily that you can do, I don't know, algebra or something. It's more like the skill, like the thoughts, like the thought process, that kind of skill set, like the logical thinking, that sort of stuff, right? That's my understanding of these sort of things. Same as like, you're not gonna ever need to sit down and like study a piece of Shakespeare and analyze it, but it taught you that analytical thinking. So it's more like a means to an end. It's a way to teach you a certain skill, kind of thing, if I make sense. I don't know. Maybe I make no sense at all and I need to go back to school. Always a possibility, always a possibility. Hey ChatGPT. It's not something I've used, I'll be honest with you. I've never had a reason really. I can just research stuff myself. There's nothing that I've found that's like pressing enough that I can't just research it myself. Right, so what have we got? Is it a replacement foot? Because I did make a boo-boo. It is a replacement foot. Wonderful. Hey there, Baha, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Thursdays at 9 on live TV.
Put it over here.
Somewhere.
If something looks
And
familiar,
then...
you must have been here before, probably.
we can do that. So near fossil wall mould. I am going to remove some of these windows for it, because that's not going to work.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Ooh, unlocked a wall torch. And we got the painting as well. Perk acquired, dust deterrent. Ooh, okay. So let me quickly decorate this. So we needed the wall mold, didn't we? There you go. Is there like... There isn't a foot version, that's not a problem. So you've got that extra buzz now from being near this. I need to put the floor down. Let me grab that. And then do a little bit of this. And then do one of those. Do my little triangle. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And then we just need some extra decoration, don't we? A little bit of extra decoration. So that should reach that. That shouldn't be a problem. I used a hanging one over here, so I'll keep that up and do a hanging one here. Let's see. Maybe the little rocks will look a bit better here. I don't know. I think I am clutching at straws. But I will try my best. Maybe a different pattern of stone. These little stones, I cannot make them work. Right, we'll just have to go for a big stone. You get a big stone. You get a big stone. It's fine. It's fine. You can have a big stone. Okay. So, is there anything else I can stick around here? A plant could work. There you go. You're doing good, glad to hear it, Baha. Closest thing for me is Gemini on Google, but that's just to condense your search. That's fair enough, and plus it's already there, isn't it? Like, they give it to you as like the first thing. I don't do much with ChatGPT except wonder whether your students are using it. That's the thing, you never know, right? Because like, the stuff that thing comes out with, like, is really clever. Like, it is like an amazing feat of technology. It's just down to how people decide to use the technology. Sadly, some countries don't really do tests and students rely on projects for their grading. It's difficult, right? Because not everyone's good at tests. So it kind of depends on the person. I like having a mixture personally, but some people just, no matter how hard they study, just don't get along with tests. It's interesting. That must be there for a reason. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so now what are we doing? Oh yeah, we've got this. Entertainment boost, dust deterrent, extra experience. I guess dust deterrent, right? Entertainment boost? Do any of these have perks I can add? Oh, they do. Just those ones though, which are fine. There's nothing wrong with those. We did have projects, but more of my grading were tests and then the exam at the end. That's fair. That's fair. It's down to how they kind of like work out the percentages, right? And I feel like there's no necessarily correct way. It's very dependent on like subject, the student themselves. Like, there's so many variables involved, right? Too many to really kind of cater to, really. Right, so what did I say I was going to do? You want some training? Who are you? I'm losing them. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Gertrude. Okay, Gertrude. You're going to get some training. You can't say I don't do anything for you guys. Happy thoughts, aerodynamics. So what do these do? So happy thoughts boosts happiness. Movement speed. Sure, movement speed. Have some aerodynamics. Of removing tests and exams and having students... Yeah, that's valid. That's very valid. I do think that's an example of a area where it's being used and it's like not a good thing it's being used. Because I think with AI, there's a lot of shady stuff going on with AI, right? Lots of shady stuff. But I do appreciate there are potential uses for it, which could be very beneficial for people. But I don't think those uses are writing people's essays or generating pictures. You know what I mean? I think there's definitely uses for the technology that could be really good for like humanity, but it's not stealing artwork and writing a kid's essay. Right, so what did I say I was going to do? You want some training? Who are you? 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 Who are You'd rather have kids fail and repeat the year. I mean, I feel like most kids, obviously not all kids, most kids, if they just did the work, they would be fine. Because most kids are like average, aren't they? Like I was average in school. I managed to get through okay. Of course, there will be those that struggle, whether it's for, I don't know, like academic reasons, home reasons, medical reasons, like all sorts of reasons, right? But then hopefully that should be picked up in the support given. It's not always, I understand that. But most people, if they just did it, they'll be fine. They would be completely fine. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, my staff happiness still needs to be higher. I could do some more training for people. Someone's training right now. Let me go into here. Oh, that one's good value, so I'm just gonna bump that. So someone's bought a botany plush now. Okay, people are buying things. People are buying things. And then let me go into here. How's everyone looking? We've got a fair few in the green now. Is it worth trying to... Let's see how much it costs to get a few people in the green. Let's start on the experts. Okay. Okay. We'll do just the experts for the time being, and then we'll see how that impacts our profits.
Empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Oh god, you want a big one. Jesus, okay. And then last one, we didn't want very much at all. There we go. Right, so we'll see how that impacts the happiness, shall we? Surely it will impact it. Surely, surely, surely. We're currently still making a profit, so we'll see how that continues. Okay. And then I guess we need to just do more analysis stuff, don't we? And more botany stuff as well. So let's see. Enlightenment level 5 in prehistory. So we need to do a bit more for prehistory, do we? That's not a problem. Do we have any that's still... You're still not complete, are you? So I guess we could send an expedition to here. Okay, so we'll do that. So prehistory expert is going to be you. And then, let's see, analytical globetrotter, you're probably the one. First aid kit, that's the wrong one. First aid kit. Detailed. Okay. I've been told by a friend that their school increased the difficulty of projects so the kids couldn't rely on much as AI, and did the exact opposite. I'm not surprised to hear that. If you give them more challenge, they're gonna try and decrease that challenge, aren't they? Not to mean it should be handed to them on a plate, but I don't think that's the way to combat the issue. Because like you say, it's just going to make them dig their heels into the sand, isn't it? Make them hold on to their laurels on the situation. But I don't know the best way to deal with it. I mean, I think it's human nature to find the easiest way to do things. So I think if I was that age and I was in school and that was an option for me, I would have been highly tempted by it. Like, so I'm not like saying anything against these kids for doing it, because I understand the thought process. It's the same as like when I was in school and they'd always say, don't use Wikipedia, don't use Wikipedia. But we all used Wikipedia because it was way freaking easier. Same concept, right? Same concept. So that shop's okay, that shop's okay. They've all got staff in, that's okay. Okay, cool. Oh god, I don't know what to do at the moment. I could do some more staff training. Let's see. Reduces expedition length, boosts... You know, more customer service. Let's do customer service. Remember to donate to Wikipedia. It's true though, isn't it? Like, people try to make things easier for themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, like, because you should, like, if there's a way to make things less stressful, but once again, there's better ways and worse ways to go on about doing that. And I wouldn't condone outright cheating. You can research and put it into your own words. That's true. I mean, like, obviously, by going on Wikipedia, you were still researching. But obviously, they were expecting you to, like, look into all these books and articles and things, but you just went onto Wikipedia instead. Because to be fair, a lot of Wikipedia pages have sources, so it just finds the sources for you rather than you needing to find them. That's the only... like, you know. So yeah, it's one of those. Oh, that one needs staff now. Is someone coming to that? Or do I need to hire someone? Do I need to hire someone? And my throat's getting all croaky. I don't think anyone's coming. Let's see.
Gift shop is fantastic value. Isn't that strange?
On break, on break. I mean, we could get an extra one. I mean, they're probably back from break soon. Let's have a look. Cafeteria work increases happiness. We don't have a cafeteria at the moment. Is that something we can do? I'll add you in case we do get a cafeteria. Can we get a cafeteria? Is that something? No, not yet. I guess it's something we probably can get in the future, right?
2 Point Radio. I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and I'll be your host. Yes,
By the way, it's educational value. Okay. Our happiness is going up. We also need to do this extra thing on here. Complete an expedition to Bigfoot Gardens with the survey scanner. We do have a survey scanner now. So maybe we should do that one next. How is this? No, why is no one buying the prehistory onesies? Does no one like them? Does no one like the prehistory onesies? Same with the botany books. You need to raise your... What's the asterisk? What have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, my star rating. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this plant needs water thing situation. And I'm trying to increase my staff happiness. They're currently at 71% and it needs to be 75. So I guess for a bit I'm just going to concentrate on...
The museum is here to
training the staff, because that seems to make them happy. So if anyone has a free training slot, I'll just do some training. That's what this person's doing at the moment. Oh, it's down to 70 now. Are some people not happy? I gave everyone pay increases. You're still all in the green. God, 2 janitors aren't in the green. Let me increase their pay a little bit. There you go. There you go. All the janitors are now in the green. That training was done. So who else wants some training? Who else wants some training? So, all of you guys have 1 slot. All of you guys have 1 slot. You don't have a slot, but you're not out at the moment. Okay, so let's see. What should I give you? Analysis could be good. Or survival skills. What's your first develops faster? Okay. Maybe analysis would be helpful. Sure, we'll do that. So we'll get them training on that. And then when this comes back, we'll try and do that expedition. Maybe we need an extra botanist person. I'll have to see what my profits are doing. And then we will decide. Monthly profit 5,000 at the moment. Yeah, why is no one buying these botany books? Are you just not excited about the botany? Which gift store needs stuff? Oh no, there's 1 person there, that's fine. 1 till being down's not a problem. Okay. Just like trying to keep an eye on everything. How's the quality of these looking? Okay, someone's been through them recently. That's alright. Okay, so we've got an inspection going on. That's not a problem. So we made a loss of 500. So we're currently on a loss. So we need to try and like increase something, I suppose. Like, can I put the ticket price up by like 5? Can I get away with that? And then like the coffee kiosk by like 1, and kind of round these up to 1 as well, just to put them on a rounded number. And then can I do like a cheeky 5 on there, and like a cheeky 5 on here? I don't think I'll get away with that, but let's see what happens. because we are losing some money at the moment. I think it's because we're paying for all this training and stuff as well. I don't think that's helping. But we did have a lot of money, so we need to use it for something, don't we? We've got 72% happiness, so I do need to keep on increasing this happiness. I did. Look how much I've lost. Look at this. I've been spending all my money on this museum. And it's still not enough. It's still not enough.
We're not friends. I just work here.
I'm putting so much work into all of this. I want to get the next star before the end of stream. but I need to go to bed soon. Open crate. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Phone belt.
That's going to make a big difference to things over there. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let's start a new expedition. It was over here, wasn't it? This one. Was this the one? Were you the one? Which one was it again? Bigfoot Gardens. Okay. Bigfoot Gardens. Security guard. And then we need the survey scanner. We'll do a safe one this time because we don't have a first aid kit. Though... we'll do a detailed one. We'll do a detailed
Not
one.
be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Oh, what's wrong? Why are you busting for the toilet? Needs the toilet? Well, the toilet's too full. There's some empty toilets in there. What do you mean you need the toilet? Look at all these empty toilets.
Please say goodbye and good riddance.
We're still losing money. How's the value of stuff looking? Right, that's still a fair value. This one's still a fair value. Tickets are still a fair value. Let's try an extra 5 on those. Come on. These are still considered fair value. Let's try putting it up to 30. I don't think they're going to like that, but we'll give it a go. And then these are seen as a fair value, so let's try putting them up by 5 as well. Can we get away with 5 on these? And 5 on these.
I get the sense that me
Yeah,
just
why is
be
no one
me,
buying those
but
books? I have
am
no
a
idea what's wrong with this
pamphlet fan.
bookshelf. Is
If
it
you're
bugged?
holding something out,
Because it's in the
I'd
place the
shake
other
that
bookshelf
hand
was, and
reading
people
the thing
were
inside
buying
it.
books from
I
it.
also find the
I
easy
don't
paper
understand.
is fantastic for wrapping all manner of
Right, I've
fish
moved
for
it out away
freezer.
from the wall as well and see
Oh,
if
and
that
then when
somehow
I'm
makes a
defrosting my dinner,
difference.
I've got something
Right,
to
so
read.
training was finished.
Pamphlets.
Open
You
training
can
menu.
read 'em.
Let's see. Let's do a happy thoughts. The happiness is a hard one, getting that up to 75. I'm like on the 70 mark and I'm struggling to like make it much more than that. But I can't just keep on giving them more money. Like this guy all of a sudden hates his pay. Where's that happened from?
Constantly.
Everyone was like on green. Is it because of the... oh, it's because of the training, wasn't it? It was because of the training. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. So are the security guards okay, actually? No, they're all in the orange. So it could be worse. We're making profits again, though. Good stuff. Okay, we're back on profits. We're back on profits. Why do you line up for this one if there's another one here? I don't understand. I don't understand. Cool security guard. Oh, I can get another part of this as well. That's not complete. Okay, so that's another thing we can do. Snowy House Skeleton. Okay, we'll need to look into that. But we'll get this done first. And then after that, it will just be the 75% thing. I guess I could just like jack up their pay temporarily. That might manage to do it. Our folding chat track could be okay. I see. You can have the perk. Why not? Why not?
The plants are not talking to
Okay,
you,
so
though they may
are you?
be
Oh
talking
god, they
each
need to be
other.
checked on. Where are my experts? Where are my botany experts? Where are you guys? Right, you're doing it apparently. Where are you? You're walking over. Okay, take your sweet time. It's not urgent or anything. Okay. It's all coming together though. It does look fun, doesn't it? How are people finding the new prices? Bad value for that. That's fine. We'll bring that back down by a couple, shall we? Fair value, fair value, fair value, bad value for that. I thought that would happen. Let's try like a 27. These are still saying fair. These are still saying fair. So should I try a 40? Should I try a 40? Why is no one buying the botany books? I don't understand. Can I type in there? I can't. I want it on a rounded number. I want it on a rounded number. Ah! Come on! I want it like on a 430. Come on. Come on. You're not sure? 431. It's at times like this if my mouse might be a bit too sensitive. They're still fair values. Let's try a 420. They're a fair values. Let's try a 175. And they're a fair values. Let's try. They're not gonna like this, but let's try a 95. And then we'll see how that's looking. I don't think I can get away with more on the snack and drinks machine because there's like so little to actually increase it by.
Apologize for the insufficient number of information
But we'll see how that
stands.
goes.
I'll update when we have more information.
I haven't had to take out any loans yet though, so that's pretty good going. In my opinion, I don't know if you agree. I think that's pretty good going. Is anyone in the red? No, no one's in the red. Come on, I'll give you a bit more.
Botany exhibits are living things.
Oh my god, why do you want so much more pay? Okay. And then you as well? Okay. Now you gotta be happy for a bit, all of you. All of you. Jeez. So hard to get the happiness on this, isn't it? So stinking hard. Is that full? It will be in a minute. It is full. Right, let me call security guard. Okay, we're still on profit. Few info stands had high knowledge. How do I get higher knowledge on the info stands? How do I do that? Oh, it's just from studying the actual items. I see. I didn't realise it changed those signs. Right, okay. So we definitely want more duplicates of
Attention.
the things because then we can increase the knowledge of the signs. That makes so much sense, but I didn't even think of that. Okay, that's fine. That gives us more reason to go back to old places, doesn't it? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. There's no one in training at the moment. Who else wants to be trained? Who else wants to be trained? Right, let's train you in customer service. There you go.
Flavored milk range. A crazy concoction
Then
of
how's there?
flavors that'll
Is anyone
have
over
your
here
taste
yet? I
buds
did call
purring
a
for
security
more.
guard. They're coming. They're coming along. They're coming along. Oh, that counters the wrong way around. Oh, is that part of the problem? No, it's not. You just wear the same clothes as the staff. Why is no one buying these
You
books?
won't believe the variety of flavors on offer.
Do I need more exhibits before they start doing that? Is that the situation? Hey there, Brush. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. Hope you're doing good. I do plan to actually try and do something to celebrate. I just didn't plan. So I came on today and was like, oh crud, it's today. So that's entirely my fault. I'm eating spicy Korean chicken bites. That sounds good. That sounds super duper good. Come on, exhibit. Let's do a little one of these. Ooh, hot honey dip. Ooh, Are they like takeout ones, or are they just like ones you had in the freezer or something? 72% happiness. I need to get this happiness up. It's driving me crazy. Ooh, takeout. Even better. Even better. Sounds so good. Open crate. Oh, someone's injured. That's fine. You can go and get yourself healed up. That's not a problem. Right. So, sensitive inventory for a second, because you are also an epic one, aren't you? Okay, so you are a blooming buffoon, epic quality. You are also a blooming buffoon, epic quality. So I'm going to stick you in there for studying. So the last thing we need to do is this happiness thing, which is driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, that's still fair value. Let's put it up a little bit more then, shall we? Let's see how far we can get. Yeah, how far we can get away with this. So can I get away with 180 on those? Can I get away? Someone bought the plush! Yes! No one still bought the books though. This is quite annoying. Like, stick that there. You're still saying fair value on those. Are we going to try the full 100? I don't think you're going to like that. Can I get away with a 145? Can I get away with a 145? Can I get away with like a 108? and a 28? Can I get away with that? Can I get away with it? Let's find out, okay? We'll see how people do.
Thank you.
And then, who else wants some training? Would you like some training? Have some customer service training. Is that person going over to here? This museum looks more like a convention centre now. It looks really busy, doesn't it? But there's a lot of people around here. It's a very successful museum. I've got this extra bit over here that's happening. It's only just started, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I should probably send off another expedition, right? So I should try it. I should try it. Come on then. So botany expert. We'll try. Oh no, you're doing analysis, so it's going to be you. And then robust, probably you. Janitor. Globetrotter. Probably you. Because it increases happiness and we need increased happiness. And then you're normally the one that goes. And then let's give them a first aid kit. Send them off. What else can I do for this happiness? Oh my god. It basically kind of is two museums, isn't it? Kind of is. It's my separate areas. Sometimes there just isn't enough space. Maybe they'll try and buy something. How else can I get this happiness up? So that's now bad value. I thought that would happen. So let's bring that back down. We'll see if we can get away with this one. That's still fair value. We'll wait a bit longer for some of these to start coming through. You're still saying that's fair value. Can I do a little sneaky sneak? Can I like get a little bit more out of you guys? So that's bad. I knew that would happen as well. Let's go to like a 97. See if we can get away with that. You're saying that's still fair value, so let's try a 185. Leave that for a little bit, see how that goes. Right, and then let me do a little fast forward on this. But that should be going soon. What's the quality of these looking like? Oh, they're getting a bit low. Oh, they're being restored now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Why do they like these sound stages so much? I don't understand. We're stuck on 70% happiness. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to have to Google this. Because I'm so stuck. I'm giving them training. They're being trained. I've given them so much more money. Increasing happiness. Increasing. Happiness. 2 point. Museum. Well, this person's stuck at 60%, so I'm doing better than that. I'm at 70. Training and forcing the unhappiest of my staff to take breaks. Okay, so is anyone in my staff like pretty unhappy? I could force them to take a break. That's guests. That's pay satisfaction though, isn't it? I want happiness. Here we go. I mean, everyone's pretty happy. You're kind of unhappy. Should I force a break? Can I force a break? So that's Dino. Where's Dino? Where is Dino?
Announcement. Analysis complete.
Are you Dino? Oh, Are you Dino? You're Curtis. You're Dino. Okay, let me send on break. And then, is anyone else kind of unhappy? Let's look in the staff again. Curtis is 66%. Right, where's Curtis? Curtis Scaly Bottom. You are having a break. Okay, that's fine. Is that making a difference? You're still making a profit. You're finishing your training. Yeah, that's bad now. That's fine. Let's put it to like here, shall we? Should we try like that on those as well? You're still saying fair value. Let's sneak this up a little bit more then, shall we? You're saying that's still fair value. Sneaky sneak. That's now bad value. Sneak it back down. Sneak it up because that's good values. Or fair value. Fair value. Sneak it up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. That needs emptying. The expedition team are back. Okay, cool. So unlock this. So we now got a new place. Let me quit out of here quickly. That's been emptied now. Good, good, good. And then rewards. Open crate. Open! Da, 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 da. Staff XP. Okay, so happiness is at 71. We can do this. We can do this. We need 4% more happiness. Dino, take a break. Dino, where are you? Dino. That's Whitney. Where's Dino? Dino? Oh, there he is. Wait, where's he gone? I've lost him. There's too many people. Dino. How do I take you off these tours? Right. You know, I'm just going to force you off them. Please go and take a break. Thank you. I tried to force you on a break and you weren't doing it. 73%. 2 more percent. Is anyone not happy? Staff? Are any of you a bit dumbed down in the dumps a bit? Whitney. Whitney? Where are you, Whitney? You're also doing tours. Are you Whitney? No, you're Zara. Where's Whitney? Whitney. Whitney? Are you Whitney? Yes, you are. Come here, Whitney. Come here, Whitney. You're going over here. Eat a donut, okay? Eat a donut. Hey there, Rift. Good morning. I hope you slept well. I'm doing all right, thank you. Hope you're doing good. The collector enjoyed pursuing the museum's collection would like to make you an offer. Decline. I would like to keep my exhibits, thank you. Our left footprint. That's right footprint. Left footprint. Sure, why not? We're at 72. We're at 72. That's now bad value. Let's trinkle that down a little bit. There, bad. Trinkle that down a little smidge. Bad. Yeah, it reaches a point where it's kind of like more than they're willing to kind of deal with. So let's do that. And then staff. Okay, you're now all green again. Oh, there's a couple of you on the reds, that won't do. Let's at least stick you into the oranges.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Okay. And then give everyone a 1% as well as that. We're on 73. 73, but we need 2 more % of happiness. 2 more %. Are any of you guys grumpy? Oh, you're grumpy. Zara? Zara. Where are you, Zara? Is that you? Yes, it is. Right, Zara. Zara, get back here. Get in there and eat a donut. Thank you. Please. Why did it say that one of your museum is a Yeti? There's a couple of Yetis wandering around. I'd always sell Animal Crossing finds even if the museum needed them. Tom Nook demands spells. I mean, I don't need the money at the moment. I think if I was desperate for money, profit-wise, I would have sold it. But it's a high-quality item that I've not finished, so I think it benefits the museum more than my pocket at the moment. We're still at 73%. Who else is being a problem? You're being a problem. Arnold! Are you Arnold? Yes, you are. Arnold, get your butt in there and have a donut. We're at 74%. 1 more % of happiness. 1 more % of happiness. Please. 1 more %. Who else is grumpy? Who is below 75%? Who? Curtis? You having a break in there? Why are you 73% happy? You're on a break. You are on a break. Yay! We did it! Why are there Yetis in the museum? They like the ice exhibit. The botany exhibits are really diversifying the museum's collection. Head back to Bigfoot Gardens for some more plants and grow your botany collection. Okay, we can do that. Hello Renal, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. And then security guards. Sure. And then we'll do first aid kit. We'll do a detailed one. I'm noticing a pattern. You have Sasquatch representation for your gardens too. It's important. Gotta represent. Oh, I need to go back to this thing as well, don't I? So now we need to try and do 150 botany buzz is the next thing. Which is fine. I feel like we're never going to get this star. What time? Okay, I can go a little bit longer and see what we can manage. But I can't go too much longer. So if we don't manage it today, then we don't manage it today. That happiness was hard enough.
You can't be listening to
You're great. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Well, I'm down for a rebuild Oregon Trail-esque random encounters. I've never played Oregon Trail. It's my understanding it's a game that's like a kind of American school staple, isn't it? I guess because you learn about the Oregon Trail. But it's not really one I've ever played.
I can't help but feel terribly strange. If you're listening,
how's everything looking?
Right.
How's everything looking? Everything's looking okay. Okay. How is this looking? Any bad values? That's bad value now. Come on. Fair. Waiting. Fair. Unknown. Bad value on the trinkets. Bring them down a tiny bit in price. Oregon Trail hooked me on video games. I remember asking teacher if I could have indoor recess to keep playing Oregon Trail. Ah, we definitely had like school games, like educational games and stuff. But we just don't learn about the Oregon Trail in UK schools, or at least I didn't in mine. I don't know if others maybe did, but I definitely never did. I learnt about it like myself later on, like on YouTube and stuff. So I know about it. I know what it is and things like that. And I know about some of the games through watching like Brutal Moose and stuff like that. We have talked about it. You know, edutainment definitely has its place. Some of it's dreadful, but some of it definitely was a fun way to learn stuff, right? How much some of them kind of taught you is a bit debatable, but if it made you interested in a topic, I think that's half the battle, right? So even if it maybe didn't outright educate you in something, if you then were like, oh, this thing seems interesting, and then you actively seek out knowledge on it, I think that's just as educational, really.
the pump back from the bone belt.
Okay, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Okay, so send to inventory for a second, because I think that's better quality than this one. It is. So this one's gonna be put into the inventory, and then we're gonna bring out this one. There you go. And then I'm gonna come over here, inventory, pop you into here so we can do some research. And then, right, what do we need for buzz over here? Decoration buzz, that's no problem. We can do some more decorating. Let's see. Is that the game where you can die because diarrhea? Yes! I think they call it dysentery though, don't they, normally? In history it's called dysentery rather than just diarrhea. I don't know though, correct me if I'm wrong. There you go, dysentery technically, there you go. I like it when you have a history major moment. I'm at this point thinking of getting a history degree. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Do you have like an area that you're kind of more interested in learning? Or is it just that you find the idea of just studying in general interesting? Oh god, I don't know what to put here for decorations. That's prehistory. I could put a tree down. I think the tree might be a bit much though. Wonky palm tree.
Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold
That could be cute. Oh, that's huge. That wasn't quite what I was thinking. You know, we can make it work though, because I can put it like up here, and then it still connects to that, doesn't it? I can make it kind of seem like an intentional thing, because then I can go to the ground, get some more of the dirt, and kind of like put it around it. So, let's have a look. Like extend the dirt a little bit. I will neaten it up. But... Oh, no. I can make that work, that's fine. I'll just move the tree a tiny smidge so it's a bit more intentional. There you go. I can always put a fence around it as well. So you've now got 4 out of 5 decoration. Then can I do like a little bit of like beep boop? No? Oh, come on. Well, that's the opposite of what I wanted. It's fine. We don't have to do it. I just thought it would look cool. There we go. Right. So we need more decorations. Certain forms of government. That's fair enough. But when me and the boys in 4th grade were trying to brigade the high scoreboard, we just restarted every time the party dropped below good health. Since it was a pain to raise it back up, that's valid. I can imagine. If they were making it kind of accurate to the times, it was probably quite difficult, like to get your health back once your health went bad. That sort of thing. Let's see. Bordered oak tree. Do I want a bordered oak tree or just an oak tree? Let's go full on oak tree. Because I can pop it like... Oh, does it count? Does that work? Oh no, I accidentally got rid of it. Wait a second. Because if I can make it just so it's like touching. Yeah, like that. And then does it look kind of intentional? Kind of. Okay, cool. cool. Okay. And that gave that extra decoration points as well. Good stuff. Now you've got more decoration buzz. Well, we could get a bit more decoration buzz. Same for this one. So let's see. What else can we do? What else can we do?
Your arteries clogging as you eat.
There you go.
Degrease your diet
and can
with
we...
the Bungle wind oven.
Oh, I want it that of the tree. Oh, that works though. Ha ha ha, that works. Will these rocks work as well? They're just general decorations, okay? General decoration can work. Let's specify botany for a second. Oh, that could be cool. That could be cool. There you go. Right, so now do you have full decoration? Wonderful. And you don't have full decoration, but we can work that out. Botany. Starflower, we don't have those yet. We need more knowledge. Can I just tuck one of these behind it? Because from this angle you can barely see it. Right, is that now maxed out on decoration? It is. Okay, cool. So we still need like 20 botany buzz. That's okay though. We can do another expedition. We've got both of those in epic, so I think that's probably the best we can do for now. And in this one, we need to train one of our botany experts in survival skills. That's fine. Open training menu. Experts, botany. Oh, none of them have training slots. Heckums. So we need to get one of them up to level 5.
Attention. If you touch a botany exhibit and become unwell,
You know a little bit about potatoes. Okay, cool. That can help. That can help. Let's see. Where am I going to send these guys to? I guess just send them back here and use the stuff for research, right? My throat keeps on croaking. So we're going to keep on sending this person. And then send... Oh, you need to be cured. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, let's go over here first. Autofill, send that off. So we need to level up one of our botany experts to level 5. So we can teach them the survival skill, unless we can hire one with it. Let's have a look.
attention. There may not be enough information.
Let's see what we can
stands.
manage.
Guests are feeling bemused.
That's completely full up. Cool, security guard. Maybe we need another security guard. I'm not too sure. Sure. Family friendly, robust. Off you go. Off you go. Off you go. So that person's nearly healed, and then we can send off the expedition. What level are they? They're all level 3. Okay, so that is going to kind of take a while. That's going to kind of take a bit. You're also level 3, so that completely doesn't help the situation. Because neither of you know the skill I need. Oh, jeez. Right, rewards. Open crate. Okay. I'm just trying to think what the best thing to do is. How far are they off from the next level? Let's give that a look, shall we? Let's give that a little look-see. So, if we send... You're closer to leveling up. So I guess I'll send you. And then I'll send you, I guess. First aid kit. We'll keep it a safe one this time. I mean, we could do speedy. We'll do safe. We'll do safe. Because anything we get, we can probably just chuck straight into here because it's going to most likely be a duplicate. Not enough bins? What do you mean? There are so many bins. I'll get more
Guests are
bins.
reminded to read about the exhibits.
Why are there suddenly not enough bins? I don't understand. Right, you know what? If you want bins, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. We can get some bins. It's fine. Another bin there. And then we need dino bins. Is it there's not enough bins outside? Is that part of the problem? Do you need bins outside? I could do bins outside. Dino bin. Dino bin. Dino bin. And then we need to switch to flower bins because you're now in the flower zone. Flower bin. Flower bin. There. You can't tell me that I don't have enough bins. There are plenty of bins. Look at that. Look at all those bins. Isn't it great? There are so many bins. You know, I'll even put some around the corner. I'm going to spoil these people. They're going to have so many bins. They won't have enough rubbish for all of the bins, right? So there's one there. And then Yep. One over here. You're welcome.
Historic items have been here for
So the vast quantity, so many bins. Never-ending bins. So, yeah, that can go straight into the analysis situation. Did they level up from that? They didn't even level up from that. Okay, I think I'll stick this in the analysis before I forget. And then I think I need to think about wrapping down for the night because it's approaching 11 at night, so I definitely should be getting some rest quite soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on over to the other screen. I swear, getting the second star is going to go on for ages. Who's sending Carnivorous Flora? Oh, my staff brought it back. Give me a moment now. I'm just going to switch on over to the other screen. Give me a second. Where are we? Where are we? And then I'm going to be wrapping on up so I can get settled into bed. So let me see who is around. Is there anyone else playing 2 Point who looks like we can go and say hello to? There's a few people streaming if not. Who's this? Who's this? There's one other person in the tab. Oh, they've been going for ages though. Okay, I won't. Do they look like they're proper in the middle or something? Yeah, they do. Let me have a quick peek. Let me have a quick peek. Yeah, we'll say hello to them. Why not? Someone new. So let me get this ready to go. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. So I do intend to stream again this weekend, most likely on Sunday. As always, you'll get the tweet over on Twitter, the notification over on Discord and all of that when I do go live. On the weekend, I'm starting to go live around, 2 p.m. BST? So I'll probably try to keep that up. Unless I try to make plans with people to actually try and celebrate this anniversary, I'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We're going to probably say hello to this person. If not, let me check this. Oh, there's a couple of other people that actually look quite tempting down to what they're doing. Give me a second. Let me poke my nose into a couple of other places. Because this person is playing Frog Detective, and you guys know how much I loved Frog Detective, so I'm highly tempted to say hello to them. And then this person is playing House Flipper 2, and you know I like House Flipper 2. So I'm thinking though, Frog Detective. They're also doing a subathon, so you know what, we'll do this. So I'm going to get that raid underway. Obviously, with them doing a subathon, that's not me expecting you guys or pressuring you guys to do anything towards it. Just pointing it out. But I love Frog Detective, so I'm being very biased and just going along for that. Obviously, though, thank you so much for joining me today, as always. Thank you for keeping me company, dealing with my nettering at the start of stream, and just being your wonderful selves, as always. Like I said before, I am hoping to stream on Sunday. The plan currently is around 2 p.m. UK time, but something may get fiddled around with that. We'll see, because I know we still need to kind of celebrate the anniversary, because while I did say I didn't know if I would bother, some of you guys seemed a bit annoyed by that. So, but I don't want to do anything overly outlandish or outrageous or anything like that. So maybe suggest some games with friends. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'll get this raid underway. Beyond that though, I do hope you have a wonderful weekend, whether you're working, resting, studying or anything else in between. And of course, as always, make sure you eat your snacks, drink your water and take care. And I will see you very, very soon. So that's all from me. I'm definitely going to wind on down now. So toodaloo, night night, farewell, and I'll see you in the future. Have a good one, everyone. Where's my elf line? It's there. Bye-bye.